I've never been like. Oh, sorry, I got some text on screen. Let me get rid of that.
Okay.
Got it. The Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled
In a
Band.
corner of that small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited with bated breath. In time,
You were
there came
waiting.
from the ventilator a hiss and a soft,
The voice
almost
acting.
growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern shutter, and the room.
I wonder if this is based on like an
slowly
actual
came into view.
Sherlock Holmes story.
Sholmes
I don't know.
was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The Speckled Band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was the most terrible speckled band
Elite
I had
snake.
ever seen.
It do be a
Elite
snake.
Did you do self-promotion, by the way?
Yes, I think I did. Pretty sure. Wanna check in there just in case? 9th January,
Okay, yeah.
6:37 a.m. on board the steamship Buria.
I don't think you said that I don't think you put a link for. I'll put a link in your Twitch for the game theory.
So then,
Uh,
unravel this mystery.
Oh fuck, it's
Discover what
Sholmes.
events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed. No marks to suggest
me
that
when
he
I'm
was
looking
taken
for
in any
feet
way.
pics.
So, this would appear to be a
What the fuck is happening?
mystery. In his
Uh,
final moments, the victim
Clearly, you
was
don't own an air fryer.
I clearly don't own an air fryer. This is nothing. This is an interesting jump forward.
Did he just have something printed instantly?
Yeah.
And the letters are well formed.
Oh, hey, it's like that well-known thing where he's saying Rachel. Like it looks like he's saying Rachel, but it's actually a German word or something.
Yeah.
I saw that HT bomber guy.
Yeah.
Video.
So did I.
Yeah, if only he made any other good videos.
Look
Very
at this
sad.
steampunk boy.
This paper seal was placed just prior to the incident.
I like
There's no Phoenix in this one. This is like Phoenix's boy.
18. This is 1800s,
Yeah.
like late 1800s.
Tuesday,
Except
you're gonna
there's
be...
magic.
Who are you?
Yeah.
And
Well,
what
not
do
magic.
you think you're doing here?
No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait.
That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from
It
now,
is, but
I will reveal
you know, I watch Elementary, and that does that and Leverage do pretty good jobs. I think Leverage even more so do a better job of like revealing how making stuff make sense. Where like,
Yeah.
okay, if I just had this, there are times though with Leverage it makes sense because it's a crime, like it's a theft thing, so you're supposed to like wait for flashbacks to show you exactly what they did, but they still show you a little bit. They don't just show you everything. But like
one in the world.
Elementary does an okay job being like, okay, you could have come to this conclusion, possibly.
Yeah.
It definitely is not near to the level of like the fact that there's no Moriarty at all, at least so far in the few episodes I've seen. Did you ever have like those books that were basically forensics where it's just a couple, it's a bunch of small mysteries?
No. But right now we've just exited the cutscene.
My head is throbbing.
No, this is my line. I hate the twist where the person was actually trying to spell Rachel. Yeah, that's stupid. Sherlock BBC is stupid.
Wasn't it it was a worst version of the original like Sherlock Holmes twist, I think,
Yeah,
right?
and then they like stopped. Like they just didn't even
And
try.
they mentioned the twist in the episode and are like, no, that's stupid. She was obviously trying to say Rachel.
Oh my
Because
god.
we're gonna make fun of the twist and go for the only dumber option.
Yeah. What's going on? Something's not right here. There's trouble in the air.
Tuesday, I don't think you've seen my amazing character work. I'm so excited to show you.
Wait, I can't move. Uh Uh-oh. Ah, what the?
Cosima.
Why am I in handcuffs?
Damn, rough. That was a nice night.
Oh, I think this is Herlock.
Can it? Do you want it to be you?
I mean, he's so gender. Am I allowed?
If it's her like, you're allowed, yes.
So you wake up now, huh? Oh, fuck, it's not
Oh,
him. You take
I'll
it.
do it. We had to drag you out of the wardrobe.
Well, that's good.
Also, try and go for an English one.
I know.
What did
I
you-
forgot.
Amazing. Immediate failure. I do not believe you could not wake up. You are truly a cold-blooded man.
You. You found me then.
Yeah, even elementary does a lot of like, you're pushing for certain things like of that. Da, we found you, and now you pay. Criminal. I had to emphasize K because Russia. How long were you hiding in tiny wardrobe, fruit?
Sorry.
Now you have been found. It is time to admit your crimes like dirty boy. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is, I don't think I have the power to murder.
No, I'll tell you everything. Oh, is this Herlock?
This got me, but try
Yeah.
actually doing an accent this time.
Fuck you. Be nice to
There's
me.
only one thing
Don't you dare! I'll fucking kill you! I'll fucking kill! Screaming and biting. There's only one thing I'd like to know from you. Oh, isn't that? That's fucking not. This is beautiful.
We'll never find Herlock shown.
Yeah. Why did you do it? Why did you take his life, Miss Susato?
Tuesday,
Wait.
I'm so glad you asked. It's not nothing. It's not relevant at all.
Yeah.
They take the smallest inch and go a mile with like, I don't know about the original stories, but like in the adaptation, they take like, oh, you obviously, it's literally like you obviously don't own an air fryer.
Yeah, like you
that's
need
the
the air
level.
fryer intellect.
Yeah.
It's like it literally is. It's so fucking funny though. It's like the time where he's like, John, your sibling is an alcoholic because they missed the fucking USB port on their phone. There's scratches
was that
on their
an
phone.
actual thing?
Yes. And I think about it every time I gotta
Amazing.
plug my phone into charge. I'm like every time I miss, I'm like, oh.
You're not.
Don't think about it. Don't think about the monologue. Don't think about the monologue.
You want me to do the girl?
If you want to. Wait,
Sure.
what did you just say? Take his life? Where is he? Where's Cosima? No!
He died. He hated women so much.
He hated women so much he just fucking
Thank
passed.
fuck. My voice. You pretend to do not know? You are wolf in sheep's pelt. So sexy and smooth. You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses. Yes, we're going with this again.
What?
Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago. And even though he was your best friend, we're 100% blaming it on you because we're idiots. Here, in this very cabin, that was bolted shut from the inside.
His body?
Please. Do not try to tell us you are doing this terrible thing in your sleep. No way, Jose.
Kazuma's dead? But he can't be.
Hope they didn't kill Kazuma. That fucking sucks.
And these handcuffs. Surely you don't think I...
We're all very fucking stupid, but I have to know. Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? Yes, you were already framed once. Answer me, please!
No.
Is this a nightmare or something?
No.
Yeah, okay, it's a nightmare.
Are you
I'm like
sure? Are you sure? Are you sure about it?
I don't think they would do the same. They usually do the one time. I mean,
Oh no, have you ever played Ace Attorney?
right, but do they do it more than once per game?
Not quite with the main character, but they definitely do.
That love like the same. Oh, Phoenix Wright, you murdered someone. No, I didn't. Here's
Yeah,
proof.
no, yeah, like
Oh, Phoenix Wright, you murdered this person. I keep telling you all, I don't.
it's definitely happened before. Not with Phoenix, but it has happened with
With
Maya.
Apollo? Oh, yeah.
And then
But,
like I think
twice in
there
the
was
same game?
I think so, yeah. I'm pretty
I mean,
sure.
maybe. Yeah.
Maybe it was DLC for Maya or whatever. Cosima.
All right.
It was just 2 short weeks ago. Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble? Oh, Larry got framed for murder always, Tuesday. You're absolutely right. Larry Butts couldn't keep his butt out of it.
Don't you know? It's fun being a stowaway. Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study, Remus, okay?
It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier, though. The way that Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case onto the floor. I thought I was going to die.
Yes, I still can't believe that.
It was just a Russian thing. We love to throw the luggage.
I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. But you can fit so. I mean, you must even be. Wow. You must be even more of a little bottom bitch than you look.
Hey.
But that's why I'm a Sigma male.
Honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body. Like my arm bone, my leg bone, my face bone, my neck bone, my ear bone, my nose bone.
Penis bone. Penis bone. Well, if it's about 50 days until we dock. And also arrive in Great Britain.
Yeah. Also, Larry does make Phoenix's job a million times harder. Larry's a freaking... I hate
I'm about
Larry.
to make you a million times harder. It's okay.
Oh my
But
god.
if you can confine yourself in my cabin, gear kitchen, I don't think anyone else will scarf you.
Shut up, I'll kill you. I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians would be very forgiving of a stowaway.
They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure.
What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady?
Hey, women.
Oh, is that it? Is that...
You mean from the woman, you mean?
From your close friend, more to the point. Surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away.
No, but I hate women. That's it. That's the reason. No other reason. I hate women so much.
Is that true? Well, then this makes Cosima's death a little easier, huh?
No. Because I'm right to hate women.
No, he has like you posted.
I'm Ace Attorney's first character.
Oh my god.
So it's best that only you and I know about this.
I suppose so.
Anyway, it's about time the steward's supposed to come and clean the cabin. I know it's cramped, but get in the closet, Fruit. You won't be in there for long. And anyway, compared to hiding in my traveling case, it'll be a breeze.
Yes, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for it.
Stop worrying. I'll tell you what, why don't you write keep out or something on this piece of paper?
Oh, sorry, that was my computer. To anyone on stream. What?
Then I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside. I don't know why I can't write.
I don't know.
I really need you to help me. I don't know how to read.
I don't know how to read either. I've only been at sea for about 15 days. Oh. First off, a little break to finally also agree. Yeah, Tuesday. I love when the defendant goes, oh shoot, or like the witness, or not the defendant, but the witness. Because he's
Yeah,
like
the breakdowns
the
are always
breakdowns.
good.
Oh my god, the last one, this lady, her breakdown,
Gave birth.
she something gave birth, and then she flew. So it's like good shit here too.
Not flew, ascended to heaven.
She ascended to heaven. How can this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together.
It's homophobic. We'll leave you at next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Murderer.
Okay, but this sailor looks like you, Warden. No, I'm not a murderer.
Are you saying that just because he's blonde and white?
Yes.
Bah! You said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes.
No, that's not right. I mean, yes, I did stow away on the ship, but murdering my best friend, history says, is my best friend.
No one else could have done it. No one could shoot. No one could kill someone. Only you can. You're the only person with this power to kill. Admit the truth.
Susato-san. Please, tell me what happened. I need to know.
Oh, sorry, I was asleep. Very well. But there's something I would like to ask you, too. What are you with Cosima? Is it like a...
Ugh, those eyes. She looks like she's about to destroy me.
I'm about to blast your gay dick to submarine.
Huh, this nightmare is getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try and find out what really happened. Now we're in it. Hi.
Almost death.
He really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream, or a video game, or words.
Da, 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 da.
And these handcuffs. They think I did it? They think I'm Cosima's killer.
When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside. He was trying to sock you off mad wild.
What do you mean?
There's no access to the cabin via the porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from the outside.
Tuesday, you're absolutely right. Why do people do murder? Let's least subtle crime. A true criminal participates in insider trade or money laundering.
And we all know people do crime for just doing crime.
Yeah, no, if you do a real crime for that
Well,
money
you're trying to get the
laundering,
most crime points is what everyone's trying to do.
Yeah.
You know?
that's definitely how it works.
Murder
Canon.
gets a lot of crime points, but it's just so obvious you're always going to get caught and lose
Yeah.
crime points. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls. I spent 2 years in theater.
What?
Or to put it another way, the culprit could only have been somebody inside his cabin. Or do you have some other explanation?
I mean, like in the left-hand corner, I
There's a
do
vent?
see vent.
No one can see vent. Impossible.
No one can vent. The
You had-
imposter! Susato-san! The imposter from Amogus!
Stop posting about Amogus. When I go to Discord, everybody's always talking about Amogus.
No, you
Shut
need
up.
to. No, it's fucking Amogus, Susato-san. I saw it. I saw
Shut up. Stop
red
talking about
vent.
Amogus. I always see these memes being posted on Discord. It's always fucking Amogus.
This is impossible. How did he die then?
Imposter.
Imposter bull. How did he die then? What exactly happened?
Are you still going to deny the charges? Even despite the circumstances? I know you're his best friend and literally just stopped and literally owe him like so much and your bond is super strong. But it's obvious that you killed him.
Please, Susato-san. You have to tell me.
They didn't want to model any more characters. And they didn't want to make a whole new storyline, so they thought, let's just go with this one again.
Also, Tuesday, yeah. The Thinker Clock comes back in like a really cool way. Like, Ace Attorney,
More like
good.
Pinker Clock.
They went, we had to make this picture. Let's do it again. Let's keep it going.
The cause of death is stuck. Clean dry.
They still don't know how he died?
The ship's doctor is examining the body. But of course, his dick just blew right off. So there's no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call.
So presumably that means there are no obvious external signs of injury aside from the blown up dick, then?
That's true, yes.
Huh. About the incident. Can't anyone tell me what actually happened here in this cabin? I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Cosima? He's so tall and he smells so good and his hair's always blowing in the wind. Why would anyone want to kill him? I mean, yeah.
Presumably that's something.
But this is the 1800s.
Presumably that's something you know the answer to better than anyone. Because everyone's stupid in this game.
Please.
Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all.
Fine.
I possess no critical thinking skills. I'm going to read posts on Tumblr now.
I mean, to be fair to Susato, like, this is like, from what we've now established, she's like best buddies with Cosima too.
Right.
So she's like, fuck you, I don't fucking know you, fuck you.
Yeah, but Cosima literally defended Rinosuke in a trial.
Yeah, but
Like,
you know, in her shoes, I'd act the same way. I'd be like, I don't trust you.
right, but wasn't Rinosuke in a fucking, cabinet?
You know what? Very true. Well, yes,
Like,
I mean, actually, the cabinet part. First off,
he killed someone and then just
also wait.
napped.
Hey, Herlock Sholmes came in and he was like, the killer obviously put this on top and then went into the cabinet. But how would they be able to put it atop the door and have it stay there when it was like slammed in the middle? How would they be able to do that and be the killer? He's so dumb.
And also, why not just walk out?
But seriously, he would not be able.
I'm sure that'll be a
Like,
plot. I'm sure
that'll be a thing.
I'm sure it'll take 30 minutes sequel for us to be like, but how? But how?
There's a piece of paper.
But how?
Yeah.
I know, but sequel, you have to understand.
It'll be 30
There's gonna
minutes.
be 30 minutes of talking in the trial where it's like, but how? But you're forgetting defendant, of the paper that's obviously you wrote. But I have to prove that the paper that I wrote wasn't proved.
The stake.
But detective,
tell me about the stake.
And you'll see sequel. Yeah, the sequel. It'll take 30 minutes of going back and forth until we finally point out, and then everyone's gonna be like, and then someone will be like, but wait, and then provide like the next minimal step that we have to spend another 30 minutes disproving.
I'm excited. Well, yes, I was, but
Sorry.
I got this.
Hit myself. He would always wake up before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning, talking about how much he hated women.
Damn. He really was that guy.
I was waiting outside his cabin, as I have every day so far in this voyage, hoping one day he wouldn't say that. But this morning, he didn't come. I could sense that he wouldn't come.
Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door? I wonder. That was a weird way of phrasing it. Game. Also, Tuesday, we love Mia. Girl boss. Girl boss.
I knocked, but there was no reply. Usually he tells me to go away, Ho. Then I started to become worried, because I missed him yelling to me about how much he only loved Ryunosuke and men. So I went to find a member of the crew. Do you also find guy on guy extremely hot, or is that just me? The crewman forced
Susato, it's not cool to fetishize people.
the crewman forced the cabin door open, and when we managed to get inside, there was Cosima-san collapsed on the floor. He was trying to spell out poggers.
One last poggers. Now all we can do is press F to pay respects. And the white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow.
Because it was night. I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe.
This is all very hard to believe for me too, trust me.
I've told you everything that I know. So it's my turn to ask you a question. Why'd you kill him?
Yes, alright. My head feels so heavy.
Did you do it?
It's still
I found this
throbbing
gun.
like
Is
anything.
it yours? I see your head is throbbing. Why were you even on board the ship, Naruto-san? Are you trying to cockblock me? You said something before about being a stowaway. Did you know alcohol makes someone very itchy?
Oh, no. Thanks for telling me. Oh yes, I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time.
No idea. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-san's cabin for so long without him noticing?
No, that would have been impossible, obviously.
So you're the one who sucked him dry.
Hey.
Yes, of course.
I don't know. History calls us best friends.
Of course, you're both single bachelors just living together.
Yes, Cosima invited me. He wanted us to go to England together.
He actually asked you? I had to pay for my own fucking ticket here. But why?
I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself.
I don't understand.
Cosima.
Naruto, is your pussy poppin'? Unlike mine?
Cosima, every time I have to ignore something you say and then continue on with the story is a fucking treat. Because I'm like, I don't have time to touch on that. I need to fucking continue the story. But you'll be like, oh, the pussy pee-pee, poo-poo. And then I'm suddenly like at a loss for words.
Pussy, pee-pee, poo-poo.
Pee-poo, poo-poo.
It's okay, piss, breathe. I like to make this game even longer than what it is.
Yes. Cosima.
But then next time, don't stream this game.
Oh, okay. Cosima, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me into England with you?
And then fucking die.
Yeah, why'd you die and leave me alone? History will say we're best friends.
Why did you claim to be pro-life and then died anyway?
Fuck.
It's an idea that I've been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. What if two dudes kissed?
No, Cosima, that's not possible.
I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer yourself. And then we could live in an apartment together.
Yeah, and history will call us best friends. Well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious.
You just have a talent. I can assure you of that.
But I've never really thought about becoming a lawyer.
Well, that's something you can decide for yourself, even though I brought you to an entirely different country. Yeah, London is the spearhead of cultural development, the center of the world in many ways. Naruto, I'm thinking of doing Lawyers Sans Frontières. Law has changed, Naruto. ID lawyer with ID name tags. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, with me by your side, holding your hand, maybe. Ha 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 ha, JK.
Yeah, just kidding. Well, no, definitely not.
But on a personal level, if you ever to become a lawyer, we'd be married by law.
Then what?
Nothing. Forget it. I love men.
Yeah. Why is this like... Why is this like... This is like... If this were between a man and a woman character, that would absolutely... This is just Reed's romantic tension. Sorry, Ace Attorney.
I can't believe you cockblocked me again. Kazuma-sama is... He's always saying the same thing. He hates women. That he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Too bad he'll fail. Perhaps he thought he could do that with you.
Yes, maybe. But something's
Have you
still
heard of the-
bothering me a little.
Have you heard of the lawyer Hokage?
The look in his eyes then. It was darker than I've ever seen it before.
It's staring right at my dick.
Suzato-san. I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. My stowing away on the ship, I mean.
Oh, I bet you like to stow away in a lot of things, whore. If I knew Kazuma-sama,
Whoa! Whoa!
I would expect that he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association, so he wouldn't have to defend me in trial because he hates women so much.
That's exactly right, yes! Word perfect, in fact. Okay. Last night.
If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin? And if you mention sucking him dry, I'll beat you to
Do
death.
you really? I don't. Suzato-san, I don't think you want to know what happens, with just two historical best friends.
Why does it smell like pineapple here?
Well, the thing is...
Do you think Kazuma pissed himself? Because I'm seeing stains all over.
I don't remember.
Hey, I think you have like some hair in your mouth.
Oh, it's my cat. Cats and stuff. Cosima brought me something to eat, just like he always did. Oh my god,
Protein,
why
maybe?
is Windows Security doing shit? Then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always did. After that,
Yeah, little closet homo.
takes
Yeah?
one to
Fell asleep.
hey, takes one to know one.
I love Kazuma, idiot.
Well,
No, you can't. Girls can't
Yes.
love girls.
girls
That's
can't.
impossible.
It's impossible. Oh, Suzato-san.
I think it's Suzato.
No, he calls her Suzato-san.
Whenever you say it, it sounds like Susano.
No, I just don't have Theater Kid enunciating my T's like you do.
Susanyo-san. So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was being killed?
Well, yes. Sorry, I needed a break to take my ginger ale. Take my ginger ale. What the fuck? I know it sounds unbelievable. Really, I do, but it's the truth.
Your ginger ale pills.
My gingered ale.
I think I'm gonna pop off, just so you know, because I'm getting a little itchy here.
Okay.
I'll pop off. I might come back.
Okie dokie.
But see you for now.
See
Goodbye
ya.
Tuesday. Goodbye sequel. Goodbye
Yeah.
stream.
Yee, thank you for joining me. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything. Really? Is something wrong? Oh, no, it's... Please forget it. Suzato-san, you have to believe me, I didn't do it. I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there's no one else who could possibly have done this. Ugh. Cosima, I don't understand. Why? Why did this have to happen? Arg! I can't take this. Don't try to go anywhere. You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen. I'm sorry, but Cosima was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around, my hands tied, while whoever did this walks free? No, I can't allow that to happen. Well, what do you propose to do then? I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out who took Cosima's life and how they did it and why they did it. So I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me. Hiya! Oh, fuck! Holy shit, she just destroyed... What the... That was a Susato takedown. Holy shit. A Susato... What? What martial art form is that? I'm going to need you to prove it. Sorry? Prove it? Yes, your innocence. I need evidence. But how am I supposed to... Have you forgotten already what you achieved just a few weeks ago? You successfully defended yourself in a court of law. Ah, I see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. I have to get Susato-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime. Oh, what's this one? Here we go. Let's examine it. Let's see, what's the other? Yeah, on the other side, it's glue. You can see the remnants of the glue that was used to stick this over the wardrobe doors. Over the doors. Although it wasn't proper glue, of course, we didn't have any of that with us. So I pulverized some rice into a paste to use instead. But to a stowaway like me, every single grain of rice represents precious rations. That's why I spread it as thinly as I possibly could. I couldn't bear to waste any. Is that more of this? Okay. Obviously, first piece of evidence. That was keep out, and it was on top of the door. So,
Yes!
tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors? Oh, yes, it was. I remember clearly. I thought so. Cosima always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there, just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside. So naturally, he did the same thing last night as well. Ah, yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before he opened them. But if I were truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the doors on my own. Yes, that's quite true. In other words, it's impossible that I killed Cosima. Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you. Thank you, Susato-san. Now, do you think perhaps you could help me up? Kind of fucked me up. Let me get some water. Some water. Okie dokie. Well, in light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here, at least. Thank you. So you finally believe me? I'm sorry. No. What? I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you used some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position. What does she think I am, a magician? Harold Houdini? For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same. Alright, let's get to work, Susato-san. Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts. Oh. I shall be watching you, to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example. Right. Well, anyway, I should make a start. I almost said start. I should make a start on investigating in here. Examine everything I can. Cosima, I swear, I will avenge your death. Okay. This is
So
interesting.
short, huh?
What the fuck? You just hop in a short? I didn't even know you were in here.
I joined. I actually sat silently through the entire conversation because I really did not want to interrupt.
And then you waited until short to go. So short, eh? Oh, it's me. I'm just Swamp hopping in a short. That's so funny.
What can I say? I'm hilarious.
Yeah, I know. So now we're examining our best friend. Historians know us as best friends. Our best friend got killed. And we're the prime suspect.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah, when your historians called them best friends, best friend gets killed. That's so sad. Did Cosima write that before he died? Looks as though it's written in ink. He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. Then I suppose he wrote in this message by dipping his fingers in the spillage. That looks like Russian. That doesn't look like, well, doesn't look, I don't know what that is. Poor Cosima-sama. No doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it. I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of clue in his final moments, was he? I'm sorry, partner, but I can't read your writing. I don't think that's Japanese, Naruhodo-san. What? Then what language is it? What language could it be? It pains me.
Definitely the Russian alphabet. Like I'm googling it.
Yeah, that's pretty Russian. It pains me to admit it, but I don't know. It's not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder?
Have they not heard? Okay, take a sec. Oh.
This is set in like the 1800s. I'm a little surprised that they aren't exposed to like any sort of
Wait,
Russian
is this in
script.
Japan?
They're
Wait, is this
going.
supposed to be-
They're going to London. They're on the way to London, England. We got Herlock Sholmes with us, bro.
Oh.
He's dumb.
Wouldn't they know about Russia then? Unless these
Um,
are like from Japan, and I don't know the history of when Japan stopped being isolated.
This
I
is
don't
like
know
around the
that.
time of them stopping isolation, but I assume they'd like know some. I don't remember
know
like
what?
the
I'm actually gonna-
timeline.
Google Russians in Japan.
Yeah, because I feel like
You
there's like
know,
a Russian language ambassador at some point that just like a Russian, or is it the opposite? Is it a Japanese fisherman who became the Japanese language ambassador, or a
I
Russian
think it's,
fisherman? It's one of those two that went to another country on a fishing trip, and then they were like, "Hey, teach us your language," which is funny.
the first recording landing of Russians in Japan was in 1739 in Kamagoa. I'm not gonna even pretend to know how to pronounce that. It doesn't look complicated, but my mouth is not good. During the times of Japanese seclusion of the Edo period.
Okay.
Not counting landings in Hokkaido?
Hokkaido.
There.
Okay.
Japanese people themselves are partially descended from populations originating in the Russian Far East. Sure as.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, what's the matter, Suzato-san? Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused, I forget to look around properly. Ah, yes, that's not good. I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard, are you, Naruhodo-san?
Isn't that, like, really bad for someone who's an investigator?
Well, she's a judicial assistant, so she can be excused.
Okay.
Girl boss, gatekeep, gaslight, she's allowed to do whatever she wants. That's what I feel. That's my truth. For her.
Yeah.
Just sort
So
of
you're ascribing your truth to someone else?
like, I mean, like, girl boss, gaslight, gatekeep, good for her. I love to see it. I love to enable it.
You know, that's fair.
We love to enable. Okay.
I'll only enable
Tutorial.
fictional girl bosses.
Yeah.
People who actually do the. Listen, I went to one of those trendy coffee shop places, and the lady actually had a girl boss, like unironic girl boss thing right there, like one of those little,
Oh my god.
little plaques.
Yes, it's like girl boss.
I'm like, good for you, but I feel like you don't pay your workers enough.
Yeah, I feel, is there exposed brick in here? I just smell some gentrification. I don't know.
Just a hint of gentrification.
Just a hint of gentrification. Are you perhaps overpricing common foods? Perhaps?
It's just that above the scent of $6 coffee, I just smell the faint hints of gentrification.
Just the faintest hint, that little bit of exposed brick, of underpaying your workers, of shitty art. It really is the exposed brick, though. You know, that's so common. It's like,
Essence de la.
Essence de la.
Essence de la, please unionize.
Yeah. What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware. Whatever the thing was, it appears to have broken clean in two. Okay. The glass is such a beautiful color. It looks like a cute little netsuke fastener from a kimono outfit. I'm not sure that sounds like Cosima. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him, would he? The mark beside it. What is it, I wonder? It has some sort of brick-like hue. Brick? Like exposed brick? Like it all ties together. Everything is connected. Bro!
We're fucking prophets, good lord.
Yes, you're right. It
Well,
is
I'm
the
gonna
color
close my
brick,
door.
isn't it? You gotta close your door while we're breaking open every fucking truth. Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in this cabin. Okay. That's done evidence. You wanna talk to this guy? He's Russian. You wanna voice him?
I can't do what makes you think I can do Russian?
I'm gonna make you do. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna make you do it. Perhaps I should see what this Russian crewman makes of the scene of the crime.
Okay, but I'm not gonna actually attempt a Russian accent. I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Excuse me.
What?
I was wondering how's it going? The investigation, I mean. Or your life. You know.
Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes.
What the
But it's
fuck?
not true, I see.
Why is this? Hey, this game has a lot of like, of this shit in it. It's really it's a historical fiction in every sense of the word. Sorry?
The criminal asking investigator for information about his crime? Very funny.
Oh, it wasn't supposed to be a joke. He doesn't appear to be laughing either. He's convinced you're guilty. He might have useful information, though. I have to keep trying. So, last night, did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
Niet. Of course not. Now back to corner of room and make silence. I say no more to you.
Huh. Did I hit a nerve? Just for a minute there. He seemed a little flustered. Okay. What this? Okay. There's his sword. I can't get his sword. Wait. How do I get his
Why
sword?
the fuck not?
I don't know. I want a sword. Give me the sword. Can I have my historical best friend's sword, please? That's Kazuma-san's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it. Yes, he was always saying that a Japanese man's katana is his soul. I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on this trip. I suppose that shows how important it was to him. And now he's gone, but I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet.
Yeah, best friends.
Historical best friends. History called them best friends.
Ugh.
That's my dinner from last night. A roast chicken. It was really tasty. Yes, it was very delicious, wasn't it? But did you eat it on the floor here? I'm not a dog, Susato-san. I eat at the table, of course. Which begs the question of when and how did the plate end up on the floor? But Kazuma-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he? No, that's right. So he didn't touch it. Which meant all the more for me. Oh no. Does that mean poor Kazuma-sama spent his last night on Earth with an empty belly? It's just too horrible.
God, that does suck.
Now I suddenly have a guilty conscience and an achy stomach. I think you're chicken. I think that was bad chicken. I think the chicken make him a little sleepy. Do you think that?
Well, if he didn't touch the chicken.
Yeah, but we did, and we did a big sleepy through his murder.
Oh, I missed that part. You know what? Maybe the chicken is laced.
Yeah, the books have fallen over on the shelf. Look, they've toppled the same way. And what's this? A statue of some god of the sea, although he's fallen over as well. Yes, it's almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked, and everything mown down all at once. I wonder if... Perhaps it was Kazuma-sama doing his morning sword training, do you think? I seriously doubt it. Then perhaps... It was you, Naruhodo-san, in a fit of rage. I wouldn't have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess up a few books and a statue. Could the way these things have been thrown about have anything to do with the case, I wonder? Huh. Well, I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess.
That's a bad idea. What?
No, don't touch it! Wait, she touched it.
What?
Why you touch it?
You couldn't stop her?
I couldn't stop her. I was
Say,
like,
hey.
no, Susato-san, no! And she's just cleaning it. She's just like having a good time. AirPods in, she can't hear us. These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Buria. What are you saying?
She had her 19th century AirPods in.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise, this game's steampunk. They were made of brass.
No, this game is steampunk, kind of.
Oh, god damn it.
You haven't seen Herlock Sholmes. You're gonna see Herlock Sholmes, and he's like exactly your twink. Good for you. You're gonna be like,
God
oh, look at
damn
this
it.
little twunk.
No, we consider it a personal attack against me.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll fucking show. You'll have to see him, and you'll have to go, wow, Sherlock Holmes. It's essentially a list of requests from all the captains and the passengers on board. Passengers mustn't... Oh, that's for Yunosuke, not just the thing.
Oh, 1 second. Let me get back. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden.
That was also me. I just was reading it the wrong way. What? Why are you staring at me? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Are you more of a dangerous object or a pet? Fruit?
Wow. Susato. Buy me
Yeah.
dinner first.
Yeah, I can't decide. Well, one thing's for sure. Either way, I wasn't supposed to be in here. Okay, what's in this box? That's a very large traveling case, isn't it? Oh, I was in that box. Yes, it carries a lot of memories for me. Memories? What do you mean? Well, that's actually how I was stowed away on this vessel. I was brought on board inside that case. Ah, yes. I see it says, "This way up," in Japanese. Which, in hindsight, I should have realized the foreign crewmen wouldn't be able to read. I was turned over and over and over, and then I was tossed on the floor in here. Oh dear. Being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds. Well, it was less painful than a Susato takedown. Oh yeah, she beat the shit out of us, kind of.
You know, I think I like Susato.
I like her. She's cool. What's this? This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing. London Diary. Poor Cosima. He didn't even make it to his destination. It looks as though the last entry is incomplete. Which means What? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened? Let's see what it says. Oh, that's also wrong character. Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue. Hiya! Oh, Susato. That's out of the question. You gotta stop hitting us. What? Cosima-sama may have departed this world, but you must not read his private thoughts. But what if it's something important? Something relevant to the case? Alright, I won't read it. Unless... Poor Kazuma-sama. I don't like prying into people's personal matters either. But in this case, isn't the need for more clues more important? She won't let me touch it. She'll beat me up if I try. Here's a vent, like the imposter from Amogus uses. I think that's some kind of opening for a ventilator. A hole through which fresh air or the imposter can circulate into the cabin. Isn't that a little odd?
As you can say, it's suspicious.
Yeah, and if you wanna shorten that a little, perhaps it is even sus.
A little sus.
A little. Just a little sus.
Are you a sussy baka?
That would hurt.
Answer the question.
Not answering the question. I plead the fifth. You'll never know if I'm a sussy baka. What do you mean? Well, this ventilator, if that's what it is, looks like it must connect to the next door cabin. Yes, it would appear to. You're right. But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it should be connected to the outside. That's true. Perhaps it's so that rain and spray don't find their way in when the seas are rough, or something like that. I suppose. Maybe that's it. What the fuck? Hello, sir?
What?
Who's that?
What? What in there? What?
He wasn't there a minute ago. How the fuck? As far as I can tell, it looks like he might be European. Is he gay or European?
That's what you noticed? That he's an apparition?
No, that he's just fucking bent over the desk, like upside down nearly. Oh, how did he... You've noticed the man too, haven't you? I have no idea who he is or how he got in here, but he looks suspicious and tall. Suspiciously tall. It's a little homosexual for Yunosuke. Naruto-san, don't tell me. Do you really not know who that is? Well, no. I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances at all. He doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very unusual about him. And he is investigating Cosima-san's desk. Or is he just playing on it? I can't tell. Well, in that case, we simply must talk with him. Am I just imagining it? Or does Susato-san look almost uncontrollably excited? By the way, I expect that you've noticed already, but just in case, if you press space on people when they're in the crosshairs, you can converse with them. Alright then, I'll get that suspiciously tall gentleman in my sights and see what he has to say for himself. He keeps talking about how tall he is. That's really homosexual. Really. Hello, sir? Hello, sir?
Sir, please.
Sir, please, why are you doing that? Excuse me? Excuse me, do you have a minute? Do you want to voice him? I warn you, he's British.
God, where's Warden when you need him? I can't, British?
Yeah, British!
Shush, this is a critical point in my investigation. That's not British at all. That's rich fuck. Oh god,
You're doing the best
there's
you
a lot
can.
of pressure.
Just do the best. Just live your truth. You know? Live your truth.
All right.
Maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly. Yes, perhaps that would be for the best.
Greetings. I hope I haven't kept you long.
What exactly were you doing on Cosima's desk just now?
Ah, I see. Fascinating.
Sorry? What do you see? Feels like he's looking right through me.
Oh yes, everything is clear now. The train of reasoning has run its course. My deductions have crystallized. I'm not even a fucking accent. You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive. Just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken.
Sorry? What?
And now, whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you found yourself in the most troubling predicament.
This guy's so dumb. Oh, well that's true at least. But how?
How the deuce did I know that, perhaps? It was really almost elementary deduction, hardly worth explaining.
Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else?
But of course, a great many things. There's no mystery, my dear madam. For example, you have fled your native land of Russia, being, as you are, a merciless revolutionary. You leave 16 victims of assassination in your wake and now travel to England to blow up the Crystal Tower.
What the? Sir! Huh.
And when bare-boned occupant of this very cabin discovered your identity, you ended his life, too. Yes, I believe that summarizes the facts beautifully. No need to hide the truth now. Nothing deceives these eyes.
Just to be clear, you were talking about me, right?
Certainly I am.
What the? Just
Do you
fucking
see
power
another in this
posing.
cabin who fits the bill? A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name?
I don't even see one person who fits the bill.
Wait, where's the Russian dude from before?
Oh yeah. What if he is right? He's just willfully misunderstanding who we are. So it's true. It was you who did this, Cosimo-sama. What? And you're plotting a revolution too. Susanoo, you're smarter than this. It's shameful behavior, Naruhodo-san. Absolutely wicked. No, listen, there's no way Hiya! Stop hitting me! Now explain yourself. Tell me everything. This is ridiculous. How? She's smarter than... Girl, you're smarter than this. How could you do it? For pity's sake, open your eyes. I'm not a Russian revolutionary, obviously. Oh, forgive me. As for you, what kind of deduction was that? You were just saying the first thing that came into your head.
But was I not right? Whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you did not find yourself in a most troubling predicament, do you not?
Well, yes, maybe.
Ha! There you have it. You see. What do you make of that,
Well, to be honest, this ship is en route to England, and I'm in handcuffs at the scene of a murder. So, I'm not really sure you could call it deduction. It's more plain observation.
Indeed, an observation, my dear boy, is the basis of all deduction. My method is founded upon the observation of trifles, you see. I announce my findings with a brassy certitude. And more often than not, I'm right.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't think you introduced yourself. It's fucking Herlock Sholmes.
My apologies. How remiss of me. I am none other than the greatest detective of the century, known to men and women the world over. The inimitable Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, I couldn't get the rights to Sherlock Holmes in the English thing. So, So they had to rename him Herlock Sholmes.
My
But he's
God.
Sherlock.
Wait, that's the reason what?
Yeah.
That's the.
The Arthur estate or like whatever, they just wouldn't let him. And so they're like, well, fuck. Well, he's Sherlock in the Japanese, but he's Herlock here.
Oh my God.
So, it's really you? The actual Herlock Sholmes.
The very same. The inimitable, actual Herlock show.
He's very gender. Do you know this man, Susato-san? The most famous detective in the world? Naruhodo-san, of course I do. There's nobody who hasn't heard of him. What planet have I been living on, then? We must ask him what he's deduced. He will have worked out the entire case already, I'm sure. Really? Why do I feel uneasy about this? Can I just leave him alone? Can we just leave this guy? Actually, I want to present him. Hey, I went to college. I'm going to college. Do you like this? Ah, the symbol of... Oh, I'm examining it. Most emblems seem to have either round or rectangular. The spike design, even though it doesn't really make any sense, but it does cause problems. Lots of students end up cutting their fingers. Finger wingies. The sharp pin for a sharp mind. Shut. Okay. I'm a student. Mr. Sholmes, what do you make of this?
Quiet. When I'm ruminating on the course of my deductions, nothing must disturb my mind.
Oh, so sorry.
Ah, an Indian curry, perhaps.
What's he ruminating about? The lunch menu? Okay, let's actually talk to him. So you're a great detective, is what people keep telling me.
Okay.
You just literally said what I said. Ryunosuke and I, same brain. So you're a great detective, are you? Sorry, what was your name again?
Indeed, I am none other than the one and only Herlock Sholmes.
Oh, I see. You're German? Herlock, was it?
No, I have no her. I mean, I have hair. Please, call me Sholmes. You can read all about my exploits in this exciting London publication.
Oh yes, Rant's magazine, full of wonderful short stories and interesting articles from Great Britain. I never miss an issue. I have it sent from England especially. Yes, here it is. The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes. So, you're the protagonist of the short stories. Are you? The protag?
Indeed, I am.
And you've read so many of your own stories, you started to think you really are a detective?
Make no mistake, I'm not the poor, deluded fellow you take me for. Your inference is backward.
Backward.
My trusty biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in the magazine.
You have a biographer? Do you?
Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Wilson, presently keeping shop in London, of course.
Dr. Wilson? I mean the guy who died? Our dead boy? From the first trial?
I must say, thanks to that publication, I've been fantastically busy as of late. Why, this very moment, I'm returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown. And that's why I'm fucking JoJo posing.
JoJo? Like, the
Let me tell you
bizarrest
about
of adventure?
JoJo.
Oh no! What's your favorite JoJo? I love freaking Jotaro Kujo. What's that meme? Of that guy reading? Anyway, I don't know.
I don't know. I like the dog who has a suspiciously human face. That's
Yeah,
all I
I
know.
love that. Really? I can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not. Keeps JoJo posing.
Deduction, you see, is to me a science. Logical reasoning in its purest form.
A science? Really?
The astute observer notices even the most subtle of reactions in his subject. A furtive glance, a twitch of a muscle, a slight inclination of the posture, fingernails, arm sleeves, furrows in the skin. All these things are data.
Right.
And the trained logician makes deductions from this data in the blink of an eye. The ultimate conclusion is, without fail, the truth. As I demonstrated only a few short moments ago.
How can he look me in the eye and claim that?
So you see, I have a turn both for observation and for deduction. And fame. That is what makes me the one and only Herlock Show.
Can you just tell me about my historical best friend's death, please? Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet?
Have I managed to deduce anything? My dear fellow. Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in the most cunning hiding place? That's right. It was none other than the great detective before you now, Mr. Herlock Show.
Ah, I see. In other words, I'm in these now because of him. When I became anxious about Cosima-sama this morning, I summoned all of the crew members to force the cabin door to open.
And I concealed myself amongst their number, gaining entry to the scene of the crime. Yes, luckily for everyone, the great detective Herlock Sholmes was on board. And the handcuffs seemed to be an excellent fit, Mr. Naruhodo.
Arg. Damn this.
The very moment I
Damn
laid
this
eyes on the
fruit.
scene, two facts were immediately apparent to me.
Oh, really? 2 facts, you say? What are the... Oh. What are those 2 facts? Mr. Sholmes, tell us, please, tell us. What are the 2 facts apparent to you when you came into the cabin this morning?
Yes, but first, let us be precise. The 2 facts in question were immediately apparent to me.
Yes, I understand, but what were they?
Allow me to elucidate. What the fuck? Allow me to elucidate. The 2 facts I deduced from a mere momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows.
This is how I write essays.
Number 1, the cabin was locked from within, rendering the escape of the culprit out of the question. Number 2, the victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance. Wait, that doesn't make sense. If the door was locked from the inside, wouldn't that mean the lock is on his side for him to escape?
I think locked from the inside. Well, if it's locked from the inside, yeah, they would have to escape from the inside. But the victim was not Russian. But I can see how he got that mixed up because the writing is in Russian. So I think the killer's Russian. Hold on, Mr. Sholmes. What made you think the victim was Russian?
Observe the dying message left by the victim on the floor. Not even a fucking try. That's Russian word for wardrobe.
Do you really think Cosima-sama would have left a dying message in Russian?
In their final moments, many find their native tongue still in their head. For this young man, Russian.
Cosima was Russian, was he?
Initially, I considered Garderob maybe the name of the killer, a certain Robert Gard, perhaps. But in the interest of thoroughness, I decided it would be wrong not to look inside the wardrobe there at least.
Where you found Mr. Naruhodo sleeping soundly.
Quite so. I found you, the renowned Russian revolutionary killer.
Why is it that I'm Russian too?
I observed that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted. And if my memory serves, the outfit is the traditional dress of the Russian people. Oh, this
No.
guy's a grade A dumbass.
Yeah, he's like grade A himbo. He does not know. Our school
USDA
uniforms.
certified.
Yeah, our school uniforms are the traditional dress of Russian people. I had no idea. And I had no idea a detective could get something so wrong.
I took a photograph of the victim and the message so I might analyze it for possible hidden details. Like how Russian he is. Obviously.
This.
This was taken immediately after the young man was discovered, before the body was removed.
Yes, Cosima had already been taken away when I woke up. This is the first time I've actually seen him like this. Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, yes, thank you. The photograph of the crime scene has been added. Can I ask you something, Mr. Sholmes?
What, pray?
You mentioned Russia before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia and all that.
Ah, yes, the train of reasoning that led me to the truth. Choo-choo.
Would you mind explaining that train choo-choo of reasoning to me? Do you think?
Certainly, if it interests you.
How many times? I'm not Russian and I don't speak Russian. Dude.
Neither do I, which is really great because we have this thing at the bottom.
Yeah, we have this
Questioning at
thing.
first.
This thing just sort of happens sometimes where words come up and I don't have to say them, but they do happen. Can we talk about your deduction before? The things you concluded about me, I mean.
Ah, the now famously accurate, troubling predicament you find yourself in?
Actually, it was the other details that I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless Russian revolutionary and assassin of 16 part.
Ah, yes, the more sordid details. It was a fairly commonplace deduction. Here we have this morning's paper. The main headline reads, Revolutionary Velin Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. Now, that is a fucking amazing being. This vessel made a port call at Shanghai yesterday, and last night, the young Russian was murdered.
Since when was Cosima Russian? It sounds like Mr. Sholmes has concluded he was Russian because of what Cosima-sama wrote on the floor.
It was a simple act of reasoning to realize the culprit of his crime was the same merciless revolutionary. What?
Yeah,
One who would kill the very man who helped him escape after his true identity was discovered. Yes, you, villain Bolshevik. I see you had time to shave.
No. How could it be me? I can't even grow a beard. I don't look anything like this man. Just look at his face.
Well, you are a fearsome revolutionary after all. Therefore, you have no doubt learned to revolutionize your appearance as well.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ. Please.
And I might add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list. Need I say more?
Well, that's because I'm a stowaway. What about the other details? The 16 victims of assassination and blowing up the Crystal Tower?
Yes. The journalist clearly interviewed the man and printed all those particulars in the article. The deeds the man has perpetrated thus far, and those he has plotted. Yes, everything about this revolutionary Bolshevik was included. There can be no mistake. Did they just not say Bolshevik?
Yeah, I think some stuff has changed. Possibly. Do revolutionaries usually agree to interviews with newspaper reporters, I wonder? And what about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan?
Also quite clearly stated here in the article. Bolshevik has recently returned after a period of subversive activities in a war-torn region of Afghanistan.
Where even is that anyway? He doesn't know. This Afghanistan place. Like, he just got out of, like, a country that got out of isolation. Like, he does not know where
Yeah.
shit is.
Take the paper for yourself. It's a little memento of this great deduction.
Oh, thank you.
That is all that is of interest to me within its pages, but I see no rubbish bin is nearby.
The article about the revolutionary has been entered into the court record.
And you may find the article on the back page of interest as well.
On the back?
Cast your eye over it sometime if the interest takes you, though you may need someone to interpret.
It's all written in Russian. I couldn't hope to read it. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to just try and glance at the article. Maybe there might be a picture or two. What were you... Hey, why were you there? Nearly forgot. But before we started talking, you were examining Cosima's desk, weren't you?
Azuma? Ah, yes. The victim, who is totally Russian.
Did you notice anything useful? Anything at all?
Oh, 1 second.
Sorry, just saw a message from Swamp. I will keep going. Hold on. Oop. Get OBS up as well. Bada bing, bada boom. Observe for a moment the desktop of the victim. We see that the victim was engaged in penning some text. London diary. Cosmo is keeping notes of the trip. But I don't think you should read his private writings. It could upset people. People who can shop you. Tragic. And something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading. You mean you've read it already? It is my business to know what other people's do not. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese. Oh, I see. Well, you're about to know what a Susato takedown is. Susato-san? Aren't you going to throw the detective with one of your trademark takedowns? I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san. What on earth do you mean? Life is so unfair. Anyway, to return to the matter at hand, namely this diary belonging to the victim, it would appear the final sentence is incomplete, as if the offer were cut short. Tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray, be precise about the details. Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese? A smattering, dear boy, a smattering. Sayonara, bonsai, mikado. Nado nado, I trust you are suitably impressed. Huh. Wait, what do those mean? What does he know? Let me... Sir? Let's just look that up a little bit. Let's see what he knows. So sayonara's bye, bonsai is like the tree. Does that mean anything else? Okay, yeah, it's like the tree. It's that one. Okay, that's the Emperor of Japan. Okay, so it's just me too. So he really does not know anything. But this diary is littered with complex-looking characters of which I can read precisely none. So what was all that showing off about before then? If you would be so kind as to show me, I would be happy to read it to you, Mr. Sholmes. I'm much obliged, my dear madam. The final entry here is Kazuma-sama's diary. Consists of just 2 short sentences. The first reads, 1:23 a.m. I hear a faint whistling sound. A whistling sound? These are very deep waters. Pray go on. The second sentence reads, 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. A speckled band? What on earth does that mean? I have no idea. I've never heard that expression before. The ventilator grill, you say? The man was presumably referring to the lattice over on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin. Yes, the adjoining cabin. His diary's in evidence. Was he snake killed? Was this boy snake killed? Did a snake eat him? So I believe I've given you everything to consider for the time being, at least. Do you have somewhere to go? As it happens, the victim's writings in his diaries have piqued my interest. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe, and if I am still too long, the seasickness takes hold. Oh, I suppose you're thinking of investigating the cabin next door, which the ventilator connects to? Great detectives are a curious breed. Our minds rebel at stagnation. We crave mental exaltation. So yes, I intend to investigate. Hence the truth will become clear soon enough. Do you think perhaps that we could go with you, dude? Can we come with? Can we come? No, that would be somewhat complicated. What? But why? A simple glance at your wrist should reveal the answer. Oh, these. After all, you're the prime suspect in this matter. No. There's no point in trying to turn it into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place. Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as the culprit at any point. You must be joking. You just said it only a moment ago. Dear me, you are clearly misguided. I would have no cause to say such a thing. Well, actually, Mr. Sholmes, I did hear you say that too. You're quite sure? Well, that's very strange. I wouldn't have said you had the face of the criminal, you know. Not really. So what? Were you looking at my knees before? Some great detective you are. Well, anyway, that was then and this is now. What do you mean? What I mean, sir, is this. If you're the culprit, then you must play the part more convincingly. Roll over and accept your fate. Ah ha 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 ha. British laughter. Now he's just being rude. And off he goes, having just laughed in my face. His sense of humor is as twisted as his name. Naruhodo-san, what are you just standing there for? Huh? We must go and investigate the cabin next door as well. Aren't you forgetting something? What about these? There's no way I can... Hiya! What? After Kazuma-sama spent his dying moments struggling to leave us a clue, you're willing to give up? You're just going to roll over and accept your fate? As if you gave me any choice in the rolling over part.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
You missed Herlock Sholmes. He's fucking interesting. He doesn't know what he's doing. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, he does not know what he's doing. And yet, I respect him. He's gender. Dare I say it.
He's genre?
Genre, yeah.
He gained a fourth.
Let's carry on examining what we can. Okay, let's get our stuff.
Can't believe Tuesday died.
I can't believe it either.
He said, I gotta just die now.
Tuesday's probably lost in the game-based attorney
Hey,
they're playing.
you know what all this fucking ocean's making me think of?
What?
You know.
Oh.
Have to fucking drink your Wawa.
So-called detective.
Are you fucking thirsty?
I'm gonna have some. Here, I'll just have some fucking water, okay?
Just
Okay.
drink your little saliva. Or
I had some water, okay? I'm good. I'm
Oh,
hydrated.
you sure you're not thirsty? You sure you're not a little thirsty for more?
No, I'm not thirsty. Alright. I gotta examine, and then...
Ooh, club soda with vodka is not as good as I thought it would be.
You made a choice there, didn't you? Let's
Well,
look.
it's the usual drink. It's the usual combo. I think the problem is I don't have any lime
Ah.
to, add a little kick it, because right now it just tastes like slightly sparkly vodka.
Oh, yummy.
Let's see, what do I have near me? I have.
You have Coke, don't you? Why don't you do some Coke and vodka or whatever?
Yeah, but I'd have to bring my laptop to the kitchen. Does
Ah.
anyone want to hear that?
Eh.
This is, yes, it's a bell-cord contraption, I think.
What do you
I'm
mean?
British now.
Oh, you're Susanoo has become British. What do you mean contraption?
It's a strap. I mean, I read about it in a book. I was studying. I'm the only one who can read on this entire ship. I was studying that talked about life in Great Britain. 1, no seasoning. 2, lots of tea. 3, gruel. Large households often have bell cords like this, which you can ring the bell to summon servants.
Really? That sounds almost magical.
No, are you an idiot? It's a bell. It's big sound.
Shall we give it a little try?
Yes. In the interest of cultural research, obviously, not because we're apparently little puppies trying to to make noise. Did Swamp die?
Swamp's in the room with someone else, so he's not talking.
Ah.
He was in game theory. Just a little, a little information.
I can't read. I suppose nobody comes for lowly Japan. This game is weird.
Yeah.
Because it's made in
Here?
Japan.
No, I'm sure it's just everyone is busy, that's all. Also, this is a murder scene. Why would they come here?
Wait, you guys can hear me, right?
Oh, I can!
We can.
Hello!
We could not for... I was wondering, like, why didn't he mute himself? But no, we could not hear you for...
I was engaging in the conversation. I was cracking jokes.
Oh, I'm
So
so
you-
sorry!
Yeah, no, absolutely no. I could not hear you at all. I'm sorry.
I wish I could have. Wait, hold on.
Hold on, drink some more.
That's so fucking funny. You did such
Swamp,
good job,
yell-
Swamp.
yell
Oh
and see-
God.
Yeah, but Swamp, you could always yell at sequel about being A, a whore, and B, drinking Wawa like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
What's stupid about drinking water? What?
Yeah, I just
That's
drink
we like to. Yazar and I
water.
are on a mission, Swamp. Yazar and I are on a mission, and we're gonna make sequel piss.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's still a thing. That's why my reward for hydrating me is 1,000
used to be
sequel
two-
coins.
It used to be 250 until Yazar and I spammed it.
Like over 20 times. It's your line, Warden.
I'm sorry. It's some 2 weeks we've set sail from Japan. Have you really been living in that wardrobe the entire time, Naruto? Have you been looking at Cosima while he sleeps, grips, while he thinks?
While he blinks, while he plays
He-
Among Us. I think living isn't the quite the right description.
Oh no, I suppose not. Although it must have been rather exciting, making this voyage in your own secret hideout.
The trouble was, I never knew when a member of the crew might come in. So yes, I did basically have to live in the wardrobe. And last night was no exception.
Because of that, you had no idea what was happening out here in the cabin.
No, sadly not. Well, do we have anything else to see? There was a bed,
If only Naruto, you weren't jerking off so loud. You might have heard Kazuma scream help.
No, I don't do that. What are you talking about?
You were so busy thinking about Kazuma that you couldn't even hear Kazuma.
No, we're historical best friends. Don't you know? We're best friends.
Did you
History
say
said.
anything, Swamp? Now I'm worried.
Now I'm
whenever
worried.
there's
Yeah. What?
Swamp.
Is he gone?
No, I'm here. Sorry, I was reading something in Discord.
Okay.
Okay, good. I was just worried that it's like shit. Can we no longer hear him again?
Yeah.
There's nothing on this table at all.
Can't believe you're British now, Susato.
Well, I had some gruel, and the gruel coating my voice makes me sound like this.
Yeah, I had a bottle of water.
If I cook all chicken and do all of the lads and all that sort of oh no,
So, like,
it's infecting
is
me.
being British infectious in this universe?
Yes.
Is that...
Oh no,
You
we got
didn't see how I chose to voice the English woman who was on trial last time, but I'd say no one could judge me for my choices.
You know what?
But right now,
I can, and I do, like, all the fucking time.
Yes, it's strange. Last night I went to sleep. I'm sure everything was still. No, wait a minute.
what is it?
That's funny. I can't seem to remember anything
It's
about
like
what happened
Is
after
that the
dinner at
funniest
all.
shit? I saw Cosima turn into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever
I
seen.
saw Cosima turn into dead. Funniest shit I ever seen.
Or then perhaps you are responsible for what happened. You are responsible for what happened to Cosima-sama.
No, no, no.
Let me know
No,
which
no,
accent
no, no,
you feel
no,
is right.
no. Seigi, the Japanese word for justice. The brushstrokes are straight and true, just like Cosima.
Oh man.
Yeah, just straight? For sure.
Yes, his calligraphy always was his reflection of his heart. It even says in small words, I hate women. Yet can you really look at those characters without feeling shame, knowing who drew them so thoughtfully?
Of course
Are you a
I
naughty
can.
boy?
I mean, I'm innocent, so why shouldn't I be able to?
Hey, when did the Russian guy come back?
Oh, after Herlock left, he was just like, I can't.
Oh.
I don't want to be around this guy anymore.
Even though you stowed away on this ship, the worst crime known to man?
Now
Even
you're
though
going to-
Cosima asked you?
Yeah, now you're going to bring that up, are you? I can't win. I just wanted to get crime points. Come on.
I just wanted to kiss Cosima.
I just wanted to, be friends with my best friend. Hello.
I just wanted to live in a single apartment with Cosima, and there's only one bed because we're both bachelors.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Swamp, do you
What?
want to read this or? Oh, okay,
What?
there you go.
I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Would you mind if I investigated a widow outside?
Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes, but it's not true, I see.
So, okay, again with
criminal
this.
The cri-
Yeah, just
Oh.
shut. You've done the. I'm like so mad.
Yeah. You stay in this cabin until next port. It is up to Hong Kong police to decide what to do to you. You stay.
All right. Yeah, that's the only new part of the dialogue that it was. Where you take he just is just like no.
Yeah, I want to do a bad Russian accent. You don't know me.
Do you want to do the bad Russian accent? Okay, I can go back.
Oh, please don't.
Let's not do him again.
I could do a bad
Literally,
Russian
all I
accent.
can do is Saint 14. That's it.
Yeah. You alone will bring victory. I will bring the children. They love watching you win. Something like that.
Yes.
All right.
Yesterday,
When
a young child came up to me. He was carrying a painted shield. When I turned, he threw it at my head. Ha! Young Titan in the making.
I met a
love
young
that you're-
Titan, and he had a
I love
shield,
that
and
you
it had
sound-
La Pickle Rick on it. Funniest shit I ever seen.
What I love, Swamp, is that your Save 14 has a slight snake to it.
That's
A
just
what?
like
Ugh.
a slight snake.
Snake.
Metal
Solid
Gear
snake.
Solid.
Oh.
Osiris, I'm trying to sneak into the Vex garden.
But I am
Hold on.
dummy thick. And the clap of my robot ass cheeks keeps alerting the minotaurs.
All right, now let me please get into the character of Susato. When I went for help and the crewman forced the door open,
Wait. Wait.
these doors had been firmly closed.
It's quite a small bolt, not particularly sturdy, and it just slides across to secure the door shut. But still, with the door bolted, there could be no way to get in or out of the cabin, that's for sure. It's no wonder everyone suspects me. But I swear it wasn't. When she glares at me like that, I feel tense all up and down my spine. I remember reading once in a detective novel The culprit used a needle and thread to draw the bullet across from the outside of the room in a situation like this.
Yes, it's a clever trick, isn't it? I am an avid reader of detective stories myself, even though I can't read. But the door of this cabin and its frame are made of metal, comrade. And they seal together perfectly. You can't even piss through it.
The piss don't get
You
through?
want me? Do you want me to try a different accent?
I feel like I've lost the plot. Why did she become Russian?
Yeah.
Whatever. When I
I feel
want.
like we're
Russification.
Wait. I was gonna say I feel like we're rushing through these accents.
I'm gonna ban him. I'm gonna kick him out of the server.
Do it. Like,
Yeah.
do it. Kill me.
I'll go for my normal non-mean voice. Sequel, you okay? I think they're gonna piss themselves. They're doing it right now. They're trying to laugh to avoid making it sound like they peed themselves. They're right now. Every time they laugh, they're peeing. There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid.
When she glares at me like that, I feel pins and needles up and down my spine. Again, times two.
Oh, I think you're
Stabbing
discovering yourself. I think you're discovering something about yourself, buddy.
Yeah.
Naruto, why do you look so shy and blustery
Why?
when I look at you?
Naruhodo-san, you are submissive and readable. Oh, look over there.
Is that why Cosima brought you here? The crewman, do you mean? He wasn't there before, was he?
That's what I thought. Why don't we... Oh, that's you.
Why don't we try talking to him?
Probably
Japanese
because
girls like to clench their fists in pure rage like this.
That's just girly things. Probably because I'm likely to
Clutching
get
your fist in pure rage.
Pure rage. She's ready to take us down if she needs to, and I love that for her. Probably because I'm likely to get yelled at again, but I suppose I could try. Let me look at my stuff. Oh, let me look at the koi record. Then I'll look at my other stuff. I think got my other stuff. Oh, okay. Look at this guy. Boys go to the other side. Oop. Ah, woman.
They do be shopping.
The women do be shopping. Huh, this is interesting.
You got that yee ass haircut.
Yee.
Oh, you should have seen the shit when the previous murderer came in. It was wild. Have you found something relevant, Naruto-san?
Well, no, I mean, it looks
Did you
like it
fucking
might
say
be
Naruto?
interesting. Yeah, he's been saying Naruto this whole damn time.
He used to say Naruhodo. I can't read.
No, nor can I. But look at this picture. Perhaps it's
Look
about
at
a
this
beautiful
photograph.
young Russian princess, you think?
She is very pretty, isn't she? I suppose you enjoy articles like this, do you?
I don't
Dirty
know.
dog.
I can't make any sense of it. Where the fuck did he come from?
Oh, I'm glad you noticed this article.
Wait, no, this is Swamp was doing this one.
Oh, okay, so I'm
No,
sorry.
you can do it. I can't do British. I lost the plot
Alright.
severely.
Oh, I'm glad you've noticed this article. It's on top. It's very interesting, isn't here? Ah! Allow me to give you a summary of its contents.
Oh,
What?
thank you. He pops up everywhere, this Mr. Sholmes.
Which about the disappearance of a young lady last night. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. Gone one hop and topsy-turvy. During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was born missing. Why did we get this when we were at sea?
Oh no,
She
he
is,
gave
of
it to
course.
us. He gave us a lot of shit.
She is, of course, a talented young Nikolina Pavlova.
Why are Russian names so hard to remember?
It would appear the woman was in costume when she was found to be missing from her dressing. Classic broad. Wearing the diamond
Wait,
tiara
you're
you see
making him
picture,
hate
which is
women
where...
too? You can't keep doing this, Warden.
Huh?
You're
What?
making him hate women too? You can't
Yes.
keep doing this.
And yet, isn't it so accurate?
No, I love
No.
him. Leave him alone.
Fine, I'll say he loves women.
Okay. Oh, how much is 20,000 rubles? Herlock Sholmes fucks to survive.
I have no idea, but I'm quite sure it must be an unbelievable sum of money.
Susato-san's eyes are shining like diamonds themselves.
I need to get rich quick, bitch. Well, your Russians are probably rich ballet. Which the director is beside herself with worry. Oh, it's all gone topsy-turvy. I love women.
Yes, I'm not surprised.
Well, the company is most Miss Pavlova and Bible Tiara. It's one of their primary needs, don't you know? No, wait, I'm thinking of Pavlovan response. Fuck. They requested international assistance at all ports sailing to Great Britain. Could this be another case of a Russian fleeing his or her country?
It does seem to be the Russian thing to do.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, Mr. Naruda.
This article, the ballerina has been entered in the Olympic record. And ballerina. Let's look at our other stuff. I still get his diary. Oh, there we
I
go.
can hear a faint whistling sound. Oh,
Let's do this.
okay.
Hello. Beep, 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 beep.
So I'm gonna guess that it was the Russian princess who stowed away on this ship, and Cosima found out, and she killed him to be able to keep stowing away.
Ah, yes.
Have you checked the luggage?
I've already checked the luggage. Oh, well, I guess I
Okay.
can check it again. I guess I can cut.
If you checked it.
Yeah, but it says I can check it again.
That's a very large traveling case, isn't it?
Yeah, we've already done this. In
Memories,
the
what do you mean?
stowed away, we go to stowaway. Yeah. Okay, now it.
What if the lady was still in there?
What is here? Oh. London Diary. I think this
London
is the.
Diary.
I think this is like the same thing. Yeah, this is just.
1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. 1:35 a.m. What looks like to be some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
Wow, you sound just like him, Susato-san.
What on earth could it all mean? I've gone British again.
You've become British. Britification. Okay. Yeah, that's stuff I didn't need to check again. I just have Professor Layton brain. So when it's not caught, like, I keep thinking I'm gonna get hint coins.
Did you? Yeah, talk to this guy. Let's Mom make more noise.
Is that?
Is something wrong, Naruhodo-san?
Oh, no. It's just that crewman standing there by the door. Can't help feeling like I've seen him somewhere before.
No. No, it's this fuck. Sequel,
Oh my
you know
god!
who that
Oh,
is?
this is the fuck.
Oh yes, you're right. He does look quite familiar. Excuse me, sir. Swamp, do you want to voice him?
Yes, what can I do for you?
Yeah.
I recognize that face, but it can't be.
Ahem.
It is.
I didn't know you were here, Inspector Hosonoga.
Hello again.
What are
You can drop the
doing
Russian
here?
accent. He's Japanese.
That wasn't Russian.
No,
I was
that's just his
doing
little.
some
That's his
Oh.
little fruity voice.
I thought you were
His
just
little
doing a
fruity
bad
voice.
Russian accent.
No, he's doing a little fruity
I think that
voice.
should be my. I think that should be my line. I was so stunned when I saw you, my heart stopped. Wish that's. God.
Nearly stopped, I hope.
Why didn't it stick? I received some special orders to go undercover as a member of the crew and aboard the ship.
Again.
You certainly seem to enjoy undercover work, Inspector.
If there's anything I can do to help you, please ask.
I never expected to see this man on board. But perhaps his presence can help me out of this hopeless situation.
Is he good?
No,
He's not evil.
he's just
No,
no,
I mean,
no,
no.
like
I
the
meant
blood.
like physically. Like,
Oh, physically
good?
no.
Special orders. So what are your special orders this time, Inspector?
well, you see. No.
Yes, and why are you dressed as a member of the crew like a little sailor boy?
Like a little seaman. Seaman?
It's just what he does to get horny.
I am so sorry.
Huh?
This is all my fault. I take full responsibility.
He shot Cosima.
For what?
My orders were to act as Asogi-san's bodyguard. It was a minister of justice, Jigoku, who pushed for this overseas study tour to go ahead. And he entrusted me with ensuring that Asogi-san reached Great Britain without being assassinated.
Assassinated? How could he even known that would be a possibility?
I'm not sure. I found that voice again. It got away from me. But these are complicated times. There are tensions between the world's greatest powers. Minister Jigoku said we should be prepared for all eventualities.
This is incredible.
Is this an Ace Attorney thing of like your mentor gets killed? Because
Yes.
Mai's Venus Wright's mentor was killed and he had to defend himself,
And then
and now Ryusuke has to do the same thing.
Well,
If
it's
you're
just-
teaching someone law, just start running.
okay, but you're allowed to do
I
it
think
if
that's
you're
just a general
disbarred.
thing. Like, I think the mentor dies early on is a very general thing.
I know, but the
Yeah.
fact that it's in the same game, it's like, well, God,
Well, I mean,
And
they killed Obi-Wan Kenobi in the first movie, and then in the first prequel film, they murder
Just Blaster Dan.
Qui-Gon. Who?
Oh, I said just Blaster Dan, my favorite Jedi.
Oh, I love that.
You know, they murdered Qui-Gon Jinn, they murdered
they murdered
Han Solo.
They murdered Piss Polo, my favorite character from the Star Wars
They
universe.
murdered Jar Jar Binks, who
They
taught
murdered
Luke
Jar-
everything he.
They murdered Twink Twister, my favorite.
Yeah.
What are you
my
talking
favorite
about?
Star Wars
What are you talking about?
character.
These are all
Luke Skywalker
Star
didn't
Wars
die
characters.
until like the Luke Skywalker didn't die until
But
the
they
last
killed.
Jedi.
Yeah,
What are
but
you talking about?
they killed him. They killed Twink Twister. They killed Twink Twister.
He taught Luke how to be.
Twink Twister.
Twink Twister,
Twink Twister.
Anyway, this is all nothing. I don't believe it. Cosima-san was assassinated by Ryusuke?
Obviously, we couldn't give Asogi-san visible security escorts,
Why not?
which is why I'm undercover now, posing as one of the crew.
I see.
And I didn't take my eyes off him the entire time we've been on board, from morning until night, every day. But I never imagined it would happen here, inside his own cabin, not here on the first-class deck.
Maybe with the Poles who died in droves.
Yes, fuck the boy. I failed miserably at my assignment, and Asogi-san is dead as a result.
I hope Cosima isn't really dead, and it's like a surprise.
I'm a disgrace. All I can do is humbly apologize.
Inspector.
So if there's anything at all I can do to help now, just say the word.
Let us
Give
out.
me steak.
Let us
Inspector,
out.
give me the steak.
Give me the steak. You gave us the wrong steak. Let us out.
God.
Let us out. We're doing what we can to investigate Cosima's death ourselves.
I thought you might be.
Did you know there was live birth in the previous case?
What?
Yeah. And then a woman went
That's
to
all we're
heaven.
That's all we're gonna say. Anyway, keep reading the lines.
I'm excited to get back into character. What?
Just don't worry about it. Get back into character.
You didn't do it. You didn't do it, did you? You're not the killer, are you?
Of course not. The only thing I can kill is a medium rare steak.
We'd really like to
Rionosuke's
investigate the
goofs.
cabin next
And
door.
my historical best friends, but
But
1 second.
oh,
Bussy. That's my historical best friend. Am I right, fellas?
yes. So we need to be
Gamers.
allowed. We need to be allowed out of the cabin, please.
I'm sorry.
What?
You've been deemed a risk to the ship's safety.
But I'm just a little guy.
If you moved to even touch the handle of the cabin door,
They'll kill you.
that story-looking seaman there would surely snap your neck in two.
Oh my god, they will kill you.
I suppose I'm not just a stowaway now. They think I'm a murderer as well.
Would it be possible to give me something to work with, do you think? I'm gonna need something persuasive.
Hold on. Warden
Deep
just demanded
takes,
me
maybe.
stretch.
Yeah, break your fucking bones. Break your bone. Break
my
your bones. Break
my
your bones.
Break my bones. I'm still stretching.
If sequel gets to 100 followers, I'll break their bones.
Oh, that'll be so fun. Give me to $100 so my bones can break.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
If I had a solid reason why the next door cabin should be investigated, for example. I'd do everything I could to persuade the captain to allow it. Really. I'd lay my life on the line if I had to.
I'd kill everyone on this ship if
But
I have
I don't
to.
see how.
I'd kill that man right now if I needed to.
Well, wait.
Just start blasting.
wait,
Anyway,
wait,
I
Inspector.
just stopped blasting. There
I have
may
enough
be a
on
way.
you right now.
What?
Homie,
Really? Well, Marge?
think of
kill
what you tried.
that man right now.
Think of what you tried to persuade me of your innocence, Naruto.
Wait, why Yoda?
That's not
No, it's
Naruto, that's
Marge.
Marge.
Oh,
Oh, homie, by preserving. It is Yoda. I can't. I'm trying to do Marge. I'm ending up in Yoda.
the line
preserving.
between Marge and Yoda is razor fucking thin.
There's a line of Scooby, Yoda, and Marge, and it's a Venn diagram.
No, it's just one circle.
Reggie, by preserving me with a piece of evidence that
By
you already had
preserving
in your
me
possession.
in the jar, you can,
By putting me in the jar,
you can
Homie,
preserve me.
I'm in the jar now. Hold on. Mark. I can't do homie. I can't
Okay.
do Homer.
I love how you got so deep into character you called him homie. Can you read the line?
I literally did.
Okay. Evidence?
You know what evidence is, don't you, fucking idiot? You know that concept? Did you remember? Are you stupid? It's just this...
I'm not stupid. Yeah, hold on. Okay, I'll give you some
Why
evidence.
are you skipping through all my lines?
Because it's tutorial. So
Yeah.
evidence that would give us a viable reason.
Sequel, if we cut down on fucking sentences that aren't useful in this case, we'd skip through this game in like 30 minutes.
Never. We'd never.
Sequel, half of this game, do you not remember when it was Yuzaro, Ebian, and I, and we were literally going, every line we're going, and so give us a steak, and so give us a steak, and so give us a steak.
And so give us a steak. You know, I just didn't know
The
anything.
swamp, the inspector gave us the wrong steak, and it took 30 minutes of dialogue for the option to say, give us the right steak to come up.
You know what? That's fair. That's just what eating out is.
Oh.
More like eating. Eating out, you say? Eating out, huh? You eat out, Swamp?
Hey. I'm just trying to get through this. I'm getting distracted by you chuckle fucks. What if I
It
just
is
said...
true
And
that-
you're just peaceful by yourself, huh?
Yeah,
I'm sorry we
like,
bring
really...
things like comedy, alright?
I just never heard of comedy before. I just don't know what it is. I've never seen it before.
Yeah, it's
How
the thing where we
fuck
make
do
people
I
laugh.
present this? Present.
Can you present the idea of event?
Eee.
Could you show them Among Us?
Give me this. Take this.
Homie, I've been playing Among Us.
Homie, I've been playing Among Us.
Homie? Oh, homie. Look what they did to... Ah, it hurts.
She is
Swamp,
like.
did you ever watch that TikTok that's like, you meet a Danganronpa fan in real life?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that TikTok, Swamp? Hold on, I can't hear you, man. You're cutting out a lot.
Can't hear you right now. Also.
Wrong headphone in my ear.
There we go.
Oh,
We can hear you better.
As I was saying, yes, you were the guy. You guys were the ones who sent it to me.
Yeah.
Oh, the one where
Anyway,
it's like.
I can do the
Kin
noise.
Kokichi. Who do you kin? Nagito?
Okay. That's a lie. I kin Kokichi. Who do you kin? Nagito? It hurts. It hurts every time I do that. Trying to do that snort.
Good.
You're up, Swamp.
Me when I see a girl at Anime Con.
Sometimes you just kin Kokichi.
Sometimes you're homophobic.
I love that. Swamp, you're up.
Oh fuck! Sorry. What's that?
It's Cosima's diary.
You read it, you piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck you. He did everything bad. Bad ending achieved. Also, I just learned she's...
That ending achieved. Susanoo immediately snaps your neck.
Yeah, also I learned Susanoo is 16, so... Baby.
Okay, well, yeah.
Oh god damn. Okay.
Just before he died, Kazuma-sama wrote something rather strange in his diary. Because she's baby?
Yeah, because she's baby.
Strange in what way?
Homosexual.
He wrote what looks like some kind of speckled band just dangling from the vent. Oh, it's the diamond. It's the diamond thing. The diamond thing was in the vent. It was the Among Us imposter.
Oh, you're so
You saw
smart.
it.
A speckled band? That is strange. Wait,
Yes.
fuck, I actually went Russian for like a
Yeah.
split second.
The Russian took over. It's contagious. Yeah, we're still trying to work out what he meant by that, but what I'd like to
Went
know
all
is...
over into your mouth.
Huh?
Oh, tell me. The ventilator, is it?
He
Is it
used the
sus?
vents. It's a little sus.
very astute, Inspector.
That ventilator clearly joins the next door cabin.
That's right. So if we could investigate in there, we might be able to work out what the Speckled Band was. Was it the Beatles? That's a band.
Hey, when a
All
D&D
right,
thing,
then.
you have to read 800 pages.
I love when I read
I
800
can't leave
pages.
this cabin at the moment. I'm stuck here until we arrive at the next port.
Did you get glue on your shoes again?
The captain has given me strict orders to guard the scene of the crime, you see. I have to entrust the investigation to you.
Really? You're willing to do that?
Yes, as long as you don't leave the first-class cabin area. I'm afraid I can't remove those handcuffs, though.
But what about the captain? Aren't you going against his direct orders?
Fuck the captain. Ahem, ahem, ahem. Does he bleed whenever he disobeys an order or something? I am a man of my word.
I wonder if he does.
Only when he doesn't go only when he goes 3 days without sucking someone dry.
Oh, okay.
I hate that. That wasn't even funny. Fuck you.
Why are you
It's
laughing
hilarious,
then?
asshole.
Why are you
I'm
laughing
gonna get more
then?
vodka.
What? Why would you laugh then?
I don't know. It's just so stupid. And I promise you that I lay my life on the line if that's what it takes to convince the cap.
He did let Kazuma-san die, just so you know.
Yeah.
After all, I failed to keep Asogi-san safe. This is the least I can do.
It really
You need me to
is.
kill a
Yeah.
man?
Thank you.
Well, seize your moment then, Naruto.
God damn it.
Let's keep
Just
it.
select move.
Just move.
Move where you wanna. Can you remember the 1,000-foot crunch song? I do.
I don't
Come
know.
in if
Let's
you
go
like
into the
this
hall. Let's go to the
phenomenon.
beach each. Nahim Judge. 9th January, 7:48 a.m.
Now,
SS Buria,
Naruto,
first
do you
class.
listen to
cabin.
1,000-foot crunch too, or just me?
I don't know who
I'm
Naruto
going-
is.
I'm going to mute right now, so you don't hear the sound of me putting ice in my next drink.
Okay.
I love
but
all of
but
you.
if you piss, unmute.
Okay, well,
What?
sequel. That's my secret. I'm always pissing.
Oh, okay. Woo, I'm finally out of that cabin. I have to admit it, this isn't quite what I was expecting. It's less spacious out here than I thought it would be, and this is the most luxurious accommodation. Yes, indeed. Cosima was being sent on this study tour by the government. That's why he was being put up in a first-class cabin. Even still, this is about twice as large as my accommodation in steerage. Really? That must be awful. Oh! Look over there! That's another seaman keeping watch, and he looks enormous, even if he's sitting down. The door next to him leads to the second-class accommodation. I suppose he's making sure that no one comes in here who shouldn't. I suppose. Like people in handcuffs. Naruhodo-san, you look like a little boy visiting a toy shop for the first time. I would have thought you'd be used to the ship by now. We've been at sea for 2 weeks already. Well, yes, I know. But the thing is, I was inside Cosmo's trunk when I first came aboard. And ever since then, I've been shut up inside that little wardrobe. It must have been a very trying time for you. Please, don't give me that pitying look. Let's check. Let's examine the scene of the crime. About here, we see a little crime.
Oh my god, who is that man?
That's the guy going, let's examine the scene of the crime. If you voice him doing a woo voice, I want that. Oh, he does look a woo. Excuse me, but could I ask you something?
You little stowaway murderer?
You're not going a woo?
No, I'm not gonna fucking...
That wasn't a good start, was it? Alright, let me try instead. Good day, Mr. Sailor. I'm so sorry to trouble you, but could I perhaps ask something of you?
You little third-class ladies' maid?
Oh. We seem to have caught the sailor on a bad day, Suzaru-san.
I am not sailor. My mother gave me name. I am senior crewman, Biff Stroganoff. What?
It's
Hey,
Beef Stroganoff! Beef Stroganoff!
Why did they name... Oh, why?
Beef Stroganoff, my favorite boy. Woo. The best thing is just to avoid eye contact, I think.
You can't handle the intense stare of
A beef
fucking
stroganoff.
Stroganoff.
You named your son Beef. I love you. Mr. Stroganoff, about this first-class cabin area.
Here we are in finest part of Buria steamship for very important person.
What sort of very important persons?
Government officials, kings and queens traveling in secret. Many important persons. That's why I'm always guarding this place.
Gosh, that's amazing.
But somehow I let stupid stowaway inside.
Oh, my feelings are hurt.
I want to pick you up and throw you in ocean. But Stroganoff is not animal. What is those lines across his face?
Weird tan lines?
Yeah, they're just...
I think that's probably it. Like...
He had a penis over his face, and it
Oh,
blocked
well,
out
that's
the
not
sun.
just one.
2?
3?
800.
It's a bit over his collar, too.
Yeah, and
It's-
under his hat.
Hey, you know how it is when you're sailing.
Oh yeah. Okay, thank you.
You guys, don't worry, guys. I've been out sailing, so I know about this.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, fellas.
I won't.
I
I'm
can
not
tell
worried.
you, I've been sailing.
I didn't mean to do that. Reese.
Is your cabin? Oh, is your cabin ready? Oh, it's open, rot.
Why is Susato?
What the? I don't know. I
It's
don't know what
da.
that is.
It's probably da.
It's
Da.
Holy shit! How did I do that so well?
Oh my god.
I didn't come out expecting the perfect nya sound.
You did
My God.
fucking.
Is this what vodka does?
Is this vodka cracked an egg? That's what I'm just saying.
Oh no.
Oh
My
no,
gender.
catgirl-itis.
She's being transed as we speak.
Oh my god.
Why do I want a program?
Oh my god, why am I suddenly good at STEM? Susato-san, do you understand that?
No. It sounded like that. Fairy. I think
You
it's
gotta start
probably
again.
I think it's probably Russian for yes or no.
I love it. Genius.
Fucking
It
amazing.
is not permitted to visit other cabins without invitation.
Oh! Well, it sounds like there's somebody in the next door cabin at least.
Yes, it's tantalizing.
Wait, what?
So who's in the next door cabin? Beef? Mr. Beef? Could you tell us who's traveling in the cabin next to Mr. Asogi's?
His name is Mr. Grimesby Roylet.
Oh my
Very
god,
important.
Grimes?
Grimes?
He is a very important Western gentleman and singer-songwriter married to Elon Musk.
A Western gentleman married to Elon Musk.
Do not think about it. He has nothing to do with the murder of Student Boy.
How
That's
can
my
you be
favorite
so
superhero.
sure about that?
Mr. Roylet is authentic Western gentleman. Such a man would have no interest in Lualoy student from insignificant Far East Island.
This is
Shut up,
literally the
Beef. That was harsh, Beef.
This is literally the plot of the last case we were into. Do you got sequel? This is
It's-
literally, oh, this person would never bother killing some or like whatever.
Well, this is, you
Like-
know what? It's a historical fiction. I think
Now, for the speaking of
Acknowledging-
historical accuracy, I wasn't thinking that it was more the story wise, it was just repeating the same plot line. But speaking of historical accuracy, it is true that there were treaties with Japan that foreigners could not be tried. So it is possible. Like basically, they would have to go to an embassy or something like that. But basically, it is very likely that a person who killed a Japanese person, at least on Japanese soil, would be, if not free of charges, would only answer to their own country's embassy or judicial courts.
yeah, and that's something they actually mentioned in
Yeah.
the first case, basically. Oh, sorry. Here's your line. I didn't mean to skip it.
Would you tell us when Mr. Roylott came aboard?
No, I wish I had skipped it unintentionally.
That is not your business.
Come to think of it, even though we've been at sea for 2 weeks now, and I've been in Cosima's cabin the entire time, I've never
Okay.
once heard anything from the next door cabin, or even felt like there's anyone in there.
I cannot.
Presumably, since this
Oh.
gentleman is
Oh.
occupying one of the first-class cabins, he must be rather important. Is that right?
That is not your business.
It is weird how it's like all like, oh, Brit, like Russian, that makes sense, but like, British, it's like, why not American? Why are there no? Why is it feels like America would be I guess because maybe they were afraid that would steam.
They wanted
American
Herlock
markets.
Sholmes. They wanted Herlock Sholmes. They wanted Herlock Sholmes. That's it.
Herlock Sholmes can be anywhere. He could be right behind you.
Yeah. Oh, hey there.
Oh, it's me, Sheik. Sheik was me. I'm having a right run about it.
Okay, I understand this game is probably rated like what?
R.
E10.
M for mature.
M for mature, the
Oh,
sexy
so
ace attorney.
Okay, so that means that in this version, Sherlock Holmes does snort crack, right?
Oh,
Well, it's actually not that. He just gets naked at some point.
yeah, full body nudity, full frontal nudity.
You take what you can get, I guess.
You wanted crack instead of crack?
Yeah. Crack I was looking for. I don't.
Are you on Lush all the time, Seaman Stroganoff?
Duh, all time. So criminals like you cannot come in or get out. Why are they still like criminals with a K?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. This was localization is bad.
Oh.
Well, not bad, but they were like, Russians. They sound
Criminal.
They don't have a C.
They don't have a...
I wonder, could you tell us anything about last night at all?
It is sad about Student Boy.
Were you on watch last night as well?
He wasn't.
Of course.
And did you notice
Liar.
anything at the time? Anything unusual?
Yet.
I think that's Niet.
Yet.
Toro.
Susato-san, did you understand that?
It was clearly a no.
Oh, Russification.
I saw nothing unusual. Nothing at all.
And you didn't hear any strange noises or sense anything was wrong in some way? Why do you look sad now, sir?
I said no.
I love how he's a crop top. Sorry. Just or low-rise jeans. Our king.
Or
Nature's healing. Men are whores again. I'm not so sure. I could have sworn
when
that
are we
he
gonna
would
be the
catch
crop
my
top
eye.
gang?
Oh.
I don't wear crop tops.
I'll send you one.
You'll send him one? What would a shirt for Swamp say?
A shirt will say, "There is no honor here," and then booty shorts that say, "Nothing of value is here."
Oh, beautiful! I love that. I love that for him.
Actually, I'm gonna be that bitch again and request a Destiny flavor text.
Of
Yeah.
course.
What is it? It's like
What's it like
fucking,
not having a personality?
Saint. The big boy from Destiny 2 has a big peepee, and that's what it says on your crop
it's
top.
gonna be on the ass. It's gonna say, "Titan, honorary Titan. I do not care. You are a wall." It's gonna say that on the ass.
You know what? That is Titan lore. Yes.
I could have sworn that he wouldn't catch my eye for a moment there.
He was really bashful for a moment.
It's on the front, on the crop top. It's gonna say, "And some Titans like to be thrown."
Amazing.
This is enough. I cannot say more now.
Oh.
It's time for me to report to Captain. Must return to cabin.
Yes. All right.
Bulkhead to second ass Claire.
Second ass?
Locked at all times.
Claria.
Second ass area.
I'm going at second Claire's.
Claire's.
Are you going to murder at
You escape
Claire's?
when lobster whistles on top of the mountain, or as English say, pigs fly.
Yes, I understand.
Is that our actual Russian saying? That'd be very cool if it was.
It might be.
Was it the Japanese that stopped the Russians? How was
Second.
there? Was it? It was there was a Japanese-Russian war, yes, or was that Chinese-Russian? I believe it was Japanese-Russian.
I thought. I don't know.
There was because you see, Russians were putting a lot of train tracks through shit, and Japan at the time had land in China.
But I think
And
that's
so-
later. Are you sure that's not later on historically?
That's
Because Japanese imperialism is like.
Hold on.
it's-
Well, it was after. I mean, the Meiji. This is, I'm assuming, post Meiji Restoration period, like post end of samurai and stuff. Well, Japanese-Russian War.
Mm.
I need more vodka. Speaking of which, It was 1904, so it's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking it was later.
No, wait, it actually is. When lobster whistles on the mountain, at least according to this website.
That's cool.
Kogda Rakna Gor Biznet. Direct translation. There we go. Direct translation: when the lobster whistles on the mountain.
That's
It's
cool.
similar to when Americans say when pigs fly. Let me Google again to get a secondary source.
I mean, it makes sense because it's like you're not gonna cook lobster on a mountain.
Yeah. Well,
one time.
Come hither. You're lying, forsooth.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. That's the problem with this game, you know? It's like, we're trying to have banter.
Come hither, forsooth. You're lying.
You could just skip my line, my man. You know,
okay.
It's like...
I'll skip your line.
It's like...
Definitely.
This game is like... We don't need to actually read... That's the problem with visual novels, is people always are like, oh yeah, we should speak out every line, but like...
I'm just a perfectionist.
It skips out on the banter, you know?
Yeah. Hold on.
Because how else are you going to know that the Russo-Japanese War was fought between the Empire of Japan and the Russian Empire during 1904 and 1905 over rival imperial ambitions in Manchuria and Korea?
Oh, I learned it now. I guess you're right.
A trap for catching mice.
Yes, we have plenty of those back home in Japan. Although they seem to be using a lump of chalk or something as bait.
I love the way they talk. Whoever says, oh yeah, a rat catcher. We have a lot of those in Japan. You know, the place we both grew up in.
It's that anime. It's that anime writing.
It's very much like that manga where it's like that girl who holds boxes. It's like these are getting very popular with the girls.
Oh my god!
It's like,
yeah, where it's that? It's the anime/manga. It might be a manga too. I think it's manga too. Of the guy who writes it, that love story between him and the girl. It's the one where they also have that scene where they write fan fiction of the dating sim protagonist getting together with his best friend, who's a guy, because they love him. It's that same show, and he was just trying to figure out how to explain height differences, so he just made it a trend in his manga that they carry around boxes to stand upon to explain height differences.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Swamp, why did you post a picture, for those that stream, Swamp posted a picture in the Discord of a man with this... Oh, he's pissing!
Oh, what? Wait, let me see. There's a dude pissing?
Oh, I saw it.
Wait, there's a guy pissing?
He's pissing. I was focused on his ass. I was like, man, that's the saddest ass I've ever seen. And then I realized, like, wait, what's that?
Dude, he's pissing. Bro, funniest shit I ever seen.
There's people.
And it's like he's talking to someone.
Oh my god, that's called
Does she know?
That's called power pissing. That's power pissing, bro. That's fucking power pissing. Imagine. Oh man. Let's see. Yes, I think that's called cheese. It's made from the milk of cows. Cheese? I wonder what that tastes like.
Yeah, feel free to talk or skip my lines.
You can't eat it, Naruhodo-san. The trap will snap shut on your fucking fingies. Really?
What if he ate it and then his face was like a cheese?
Ah, I get it. Really?
It's the funniest shit, man. It's just like Jerry.
It's just it's like fucking Jerry. But I suppose you're right. You weren't actually going to try it, were you? All I've had to eat for the past couple of weeks is Cosima's leftovers. You don't know how hungry I've been in that you don't know how hungry I've been in that wardrobe. Poor you. I'll find you a little snack for you later. A little snack. Okay, now we got this. What do you think this is? It's a fire to pleasing shape, isn't it? It's emergency alarm. It's probably best not to touch it. Oh, an alarm.
Guys, what do I do if a guy I'm talking on Tinder likes League of Legends?
You give up.
I mean,
what if he looks breedable?
He's very clearly a sadomasochist, so If that's
So
what
you're
into,
saying that
go
he
for
looks
it.
submissive and breedable?
Yeah, obviously. Go for it.
All right,
love
thanks,
that.
guys.
I love that.
Just understand, you'll never be able to fuck him as hard as the game does to him. So, like,
You know what?
as
That's
long as
I
you're
don't know.
fine playing second fiddle.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, fair.
You know what? Yeah.
Why
that's
is it
fair.
that dudes on Tinder always reply so much faster than women? This is why I'm like Cosima and I hate women.
Wow. Oh, he was about to touch it. Emergency situation like these handcuffs. Oh, well, that's not what the alarm is for. If you want to bring this vessel to a standstill for no reason, you'd be in an even worse situation. I wish everything would just stop. This ship included. If you have to do something foolish,
Seems you have
at
to
least
do something foolish. At least make it something that doesn't affect anyone else.
Okay. No more murder. Putting that on my list. Also, I think the reason that there's a difference in reply rates is just I mean,
Women be shopping.
women receive a lot of really gross replies, so sometimes you're just being safer.
Yeah, okay, but hold on. Have you heard of this? What's the leading cause of dry skin?
What?
Towels.
Is that what you used?
Sometimes, yes.
No wonder. Oh, I love you so much. I love you. Hey,
But
buddy.
doesn't that get
Hey, I love you.
doesn't that get the toes curling?
No,
Guys,
yeah, that
check
gets
your nips. Are they ready?
Oh my god, my nips. Sorry, they just shot right off.
Exactly.
They're gone.
Swamp, what do you think?
I have nothing to say, really. This is...
Hey, Swamp, hold on. Got sequel. Watch a Master of Seduction at work.
Okay.
Hey, Swamp,
No.
why are there so few steak jokes?
So we're playing Ace Attorney, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but you
And
have
so
to
why are there
you have
so
to do
few
this
steak jokes,
first.
Swamp?
No,
Swamp, why are there so
no.
fucking few steak jokes? Swamp, I have a gun on your house.
Good.
I'll shoot your house.
Do it.
Swamp,
Do it. It's
why
not
are
even
there
mine.
so...
I just rent the place.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
you're gonna lose your
landlord's
safety
problem.
deposit.
I already have.
Okay.
Damn.
Do it.
All right, well, I'll tell you why. Because you asked so nicely. It's a rare medium, well done.
Hey, Swamp, how are your nipples?
Swamp, did you nut?
I hate you all.
I think he nutted. He doesn't
No,
want
I
to tell
did
us.
not.
This is the cabin
I
next
think
to
he
ours.
did.
The one the ventilator connects to.
Howdy, Toad. Did you hear the one about steak? Also, the guy that wrote Speckled Band.
Maybe whoever's in this cabin can help solve this particular mystery. Let's ask.
Hold on. I'm gonna see
Knock,
Noble.
knock.
Noel always tells me the truth.
No answer. Rat of luck, it seems. There's no one in there to help with our inquiries. How annoying. Ah! What was that? It came from inside the cabin. Such a high pitch.
It's Cosima.
Oh! Read.
He must have been a woman.
Stand aside? Oh, fuck. It's him!
Oh, I'm about to break this door. Mr. Sholmes. I shall be stopped. When the fit is on me, I will get the door just like a way when I lose a footing match. Am I right, lads?
Oh my
What?
god.
What?
I sure that is what it... But please wait, Mr. Stones. The door doesn't appear to be bolted. It doesn't? What? Can I just smash this muscular? What bro can I kick? You nuts?
I love this guy. I love him. I think we should just go in. There's no time to think about stress relief.
We're gonna nut.
No, don't.
Wow, it's your poppycock, the queen.
9th January, SS Bury, first class cabin number 2. Huh? Who are you? Western gentleman, this man looks Russian to me. We heard a woman scream. A woman? Don't be absurd. As you can see, there is nobody but me here in this cabin. True, this old man does appear to be the only person in
The
here.
table. Check under the table.
But in that case, who just screamed? Get out, all of you, now!
You're Mr. Grimsby, boy.
What?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
I'm the one and only, the actual Hulk Sherms. You heard of me, no doubt.
No.
Oh, fuck. I'm a great detective. Someone who adores the covers of popular magazines, including Playboy. See my lips?
Playboy?
I assure you may trust me completely. You'll love the button cover.
The man uses that magazine like a business card. A detective. I do not trust detectives.
She heard a scream emanating from within. It sounded like a little baby screaming and pissing. But there would appear to be a lady concealing herself within this wardrobe at this time. From my side, you open that small traveling case. You know how women they are. They are little boxes all the time.
What? Don't be stupid. How could anyone fit in a small trunk like that? You think I have Thumbelina in my cabin? Who are you? Who are you to ask me about my Thumbelina?
He's quite fashionable these days. She's more traveling. Besides, when drunk, I can become a small ball at her command.
Don't look at me. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my. Did you see that, Mr. Naruto?
Yes, that case just shook. Shook it?
Swamp, take over Sherlock for me.
No.
Please do. I need him to be intelligible.
Oh.
I can't understand.
I can't.
Oh,
More than spoiled, but I can't talk that.
It's your poppy cock in here. It's over the Queen's English.
Leave now, otherwise I'll call the steward.
I still crack by the barrel.
So this is Cosima's neighbor, Mr. Grimsby Roylott. Roylott? Grimsby? Grimes? There's no doubt about it, this strange Russian man is hiding something. Hello?
No.
Oh, sorry, me. I couldn't agree. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Tinder. I couldn't agree more.
Damn, horny on main.
Just skip through. You can skip through. You don't need to always.
Do you want me to read it then?
No, you don't need to read it. I think people don't need the voices all the time.
Well, I like to do it.
I know, but I think that in terms of stream pacing, sometimes it's better to just go through at the sound of reading in your own head. And if we find something funny, we can be like, if you see something funny, we can be like, oh, boy,
What's the line?
I disagree. I'm gonna be Susanoo now. Let's see if we can find some clues before that burly sailor returns. Hello? I'm just gonna look inside.
Check his nips.
Check your... Why are you in here?
What?
Oh, I like to be comfortable. I'm terrified.
This is like the... This is... What are you doing?
I'm like liberals, don't you know? I'm just in my safe space.
Do you have a moment, please, Mr. Sholmes?
I'm furiously masturbating. What do you want, kid?
Oh, you need...
You only address me as Sholmes.
That's what I just said, isn't it?
You just call me Show me.
Well, Mr.
Like homie, but
Sholmes.
Sholmes.
Mr. Show me, what are you doing in there?
I'm like the Sherlock homie. That's why you call me Sholmes.
I'm like the Joker.
Well, I was resting, of course. A probably complex seems pretty normal to me.
Resting? Indeed, I was contemplating our sea voyage on from the confines of my wardrobe whilst waiting for the inevitable time that you would need to call my great powers of deduction into service. Oh, and it would seem that the hour is upon us. The time has come. Am I mistaken? Well, no, actually, you're spot on, for once. Observe closely. Our Russian host in this cabin, Mr. Roylott, is clearly trying to hide something. And do you know what the most effective weapon to use against a Russian hiding a secret? What? Why, the truth, of course. Though it should be pointed out that such methods are not exclusively for the Russians. Right. Can you imagine how the Russian will react when the secret he guards so closely is exposed? Would you like to witness it? Oh yes, please. Please do the thing. I went too high in my octave and now my voice hurt. Well then, what you're about to see may well astound you. For I'm about to apply my great detective's greatly admired great deduction to the case. Could this man be a more hackneyed portrayal of a dubious Russian, I ask you? Do you want to voice Roylet, Swamp?
What?
From time to time, it occurs to me. Is a fellow dubious on account of his Russianness, or Russian on account of his dubiousness?
What?
I really don't think either of those things should be occurring to you, or anyone. That's right, and Mr. Sholmes. I know this man's beard and dark glasses are hard to ignore, especially on first meeting, but I once read, it is a capital mistake to theorize before you have all the evidence. It biases the judgment.
Russia isn't real.
Shh, I must have complete silence.
Everyone, I've come to make an announcement.
I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass motherfucker.
Welcome to make an
Pissed
announcement.
on my wife.
Fuck my wife.
What are you doing? Why are you peering at my face like that?
Because I'm going to give you a little smooch. 1 second.
Oh, if you insist.
Ah, just as I thought. Yes, I have quite made up my mind now. There can be no other explanation that accommodates all the facts. Mr. Roylet, I've reached 2 incontrovertible conclusions.
What do you mean?
Number
Well, the
1,
beard's fake.
your true identity is that of a villain. Using those shears, you are about to end the existence of something most dear. Are you not? And number 2, the other conclusion I have drawn. You are, at this very moment no less, in the midst of committing a most grievous crime. Beneath
All right,
that beard...
hold on. I'm willing to put a bet.
What?
That is either A, the princess in a disguise, or B, someone sent by the Novolich ballet thing to hunt down the, not princess, but you know what I mean, the ballerina. Yeah. Or it's someone sent to hunt down the ballerina.
Okay. Okay, bets on the table. Putting all the sequel coins behind it. Beneath that beard, your mouth quivers with nervous tension as you realize you've been discovered.
What do I create a poll?
I think everyone's just lurking. So I don't know if the polls will be answered, but you can answer them. Does it not? Oh, Naruto-san.
Hey, break your bones.
I never meant... Oh, okay, I gotta break my bones. I never imagined I'd witness one of Mr. Sholmes' great deductions with my own eyes. That was a great deduction. Nothing can deceive Mr. Sholmes. In a single glance, he can deduce all there is to know about a person. What? What ineffable twaddle. Oh yes, I've read all about it countless times in the adventures of Herlock Sholmes. And now I've experienced the astonishing impact of his great deduction firsthand. This is like a dream come true. I can hardly believe it, but all the color is drained from Mr. Roylet's face. It looks like somehow both of Mr. Sholmes' conclusions were right.
How? How could you?
How could I possibly know such things, you wish to say? Very well then. I shall elucidate. I shall explain how it was I arrived at this pair of conclusions. So I cordially invite you upon a journey of logical discovery. Let us board the train choo-choo of reasoning. Put plainly, let us work through my deductions together. The great deduction. The game is afoot. Not a feat? Did anyone like that one? Top book 1, the old man's identity. So, the devious-looking Russian Mr. Roylet, obviously, what catches the eye in the first place? Is the enormous pair of shears in your hand. Now we ask ourselves, what could you possibly want with such an implement? The answer, of course, is staring us right in the face. You were on the verge of using the shears to cut away the copious beard you sport. Now, moving on. The question then begged this. Why would you desire to rid yourself of this magnificent beard, Mr. Roylott? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on this matter. Oh, wait, that's you. Sorry, I made him scream for you. Regard, if you will, this morning's newspaper, in particular, the fascinating front page article. Which, it would appear, you have read also, Mr. Roylott. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary. In translation, the headline means revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia. Flees Russia via Shanghai.
Flees Russia with semen.
As you cannot fail to observe, the subject of this article possesses an extremely copious
their
beard.
Lenin?
I don't think so.
Hold on.
Having
Russian
noted,
revolutionary? That's a little weird.
having noted the article yourself.
Lenin leave Russia?
Okay. Having noted the article yourself, you decided to remove your incriminating facial hair before it gave you away. In short, your true identity is beyond doubt. You are the fearsome Russian revolutionary himself, Villain Bolshevik. Not that I've heard of you myself, you understand. This guy, I love this himbo. Am I allowed to say?
No.
No.
No, I'm not allowed to? I can't love this himbo?
Swamp, take him down.
Can't love this himbo?
I'll be right
Beat him
back.
to death.
I need to warm something up to eat. I'll be like right back. I'm gonna mute myself.
Yeah, get some
Voice
Hot
me.
Pocket. Hot Pocket? Hot Pocket.
No, actually, I'm gonna eat a
Oh,
patty.
Oh, don't worry, King. I'll voice you with clarity and sincerity.
Yeah. Alex started selling patties. You know, the Jamaican patties. They're really good.
Wait, who started selling them? Publix?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm still sad about the fact that Publix betrayed me with their shit-ass brownies.
I can't believe that you don't... I can't believe we're going to actually
ta-
kill
I'll be
you.
back.
I can't believe we're
tastes
actually going to
like-
kill
We'll
you.
talk about this when I get back.
Fine, we'll talk about when you get back.
Yeah, the
Fine.
Florida man needs to be there to make the most astute argument. Now as for my second conclusion.
I lived in Florida for 4 years. I could be a Florida man all I want.
Eh,
You are at this very moment at the brink of...
committing the
At
most...
the brink of communion.
of
A most
committing...
grievous crime.
Are you stealing my boy?
I mean, I was playing him for a while.
Okay.
I'm a little drunk.
Okay. And the proof of this crime, over there. Oh yes, Mr. Roylott. Taken unawares, people have propensity to let their eyes stray, you see. Ah!
Sorry, I'm texting Akka.
Okay.
You do all the voices now.
And I assure you, the eye speaks so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crimes is beyond our very eyes. Yes, that traveling case. It is time, I think, that the case be opened and its contents laid bare. No, I refuse. What could you possibly be concealing inside, we ask? By my estimation, a
Your
young lady,
pants.
perhaps? One slight enough to fit therein? Don't be absurd. I have no Thumbelina.
It's gonna be him.
And what, pray, would be the identity of this young lady in the traveling case?
Aw, Swamp died. He got shot.
Oh, he did? Dear me.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
are
he's
not-
moving to his phone.
Okay, we are not well suited to this life of crime. To a life of crime, are we? Your careless coup de... French.
Huh? It's coup de?
Coup de, thank you. Betrays
That's not
you.
really a phrase. I guess it's the look of his eye.
Once again, we need follow your
Oh,
furtive glance
well,
to find
coup-
the answer.
Coup de, so like, coup, like hit?
Like a coup d'état is is a hit of the state when you attack the state. So, but I've never heard anyone say coup d'etat, but maybe. Oh no, I'd say
He's
coup
just
d'etat.
fancy.
That means to look, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I've heard it's like on va prendre un coup d'œil. And we're gonna look at somewhere.
Okay. Yes, the reason you refuse to open your traveling case can equally be found in the pages
It's
of
full
this
of
newspaper.
hentai. Chock-a-block full
For
of
there is
stuff.
another most stimulating article. If we turn from the fleeing revolutionary to the back page. Renowned prima ballerina of Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. Such a headline can lead us to but one conclusion. Your crime is that of abduction. And according to the article, the young lady's name is Nikolina Pavlova.
Doing kidnapping a young ballerina.
Oh, you just kidnapped a ballerina. You're not allowed to do that.
Oh, it's not for she kidnapped us with a lottery. It's okay.
Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this Russian enigma, Elemensky. Suzato-san. That wasn't one of the great deductions I've been hearing so much about, was it? Well, the stories are full of Mr. Sholmes' brilliant deductions, you know. But that did seem a little different somehow. Excuse me, Mr. Sholmes, can you come over here for a moment? Pray, what can I do for you? It's about your deductions. Would you mind? Not at all. Go on. Well, to start with, there's the newspaper article. I think we had the same discussion before, but these two men look nothing like each other. Ah, yes, I recall our discussion earlier, and at the time I believe I told you that the man is a revolutionary, well able to revolutionize his own appearance. In fairness to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Roylott does look a lot more like this man than you do. That's not the point. And another thing, the part about him abducting the ballerina. Indeed, a truly startling revelation. At first glance, the case would appear too small to accommodate a young woman. Not just at first glance, it is too small, clearly. You'd be lucky to fit a 5-year-old in that case. Even if you push really hard. I don't suppose the missing ballerina is a 5-year-old child, is she? You mean you don't know? No, the young lady is 15. No, I didn't know. How could I? Huh. Well, if she's 15, then 10 years worth of her would be poking out from the case. Some years ago, I read something pertinent, I believe. A troop of men consuming vinegar daily in order to promote a certain litheness to their bodies. Vinegar. For
I
such
love
a
the
sour...
icon I made for our Discord. I keep looking at it, it's like F.
Press
Comic
F to pay.
Sans.
F for your respects. The F for the
Yeah.
respect. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
dear.
kind of like a gamer.
You are kind of like a gamer. Oh dear, you might be
Yeah,
thinking of
check my
contortionist. Oh, your titties? Honk honk?
Yeah. Yeah, if you check in between every titties is if
An
you see
Xbox
buttons.
controller.
Yes. I can use my titties solely to play Xbox.
It's like in the SpongeBob movie when they
When
had
SpongeBob
David
has fat
Hasselhoff.
tits, yeah, I love it.
No, when David Hasselhoff separates his
No,
titties to shoot.
I got you perfectly.
No, do you
SpongeBob
understand?
has huge tits.
Have you seen it? Have
Yeah,
you seen?
the movie, yeah.
You seen the movie? So when he
I've
separates
seen
his
several
titties,
SpongeBob
so when
movies,
he
people.
separates his teddies and puts SpongeBob and Patrick between them to launch them back into the ocean. You remember that, right?
What about when SpongeBob has fat tits?
Yeah, no, I don't
Do you
think
remember
that's
that one?
I don't think that's as interesting.
He's in Saw, and Saw's like, you gotta cut your own brain off.
Yeah.
And SpongeBob was like, no, I have fat tits at the fun, and then Saw is like, you're free now.
Yeah. This whole thing is turning into a circus.
Hold on. We need to pretend like Swamp is still here. I can do it.
Yeah, Mr. No.
Hey guys, it's me, Swamp.
Wow,
Did-
Swamp.
What if Bionicles had big tits?
Don't they already, Swamp?
No, I'm done with them.
Not when you're done with them? Mr. Naruhodo, something's occurred to me about Mr. Shuln's seductions just now. I think his powers of observation are, well, magical. His eyes cut down to the heart of the matter almost instantly. It's just...
Isn't that just like how Phoenix Wright does it? No one talks about how Phoenix Wright has magic.
Oh, he does have magic, yeah.
Yeah, but no one talks about it. It's like,
Yeah, it's a
this dude
Karine's
has
spirit
full-ass
channeling
magic.
technique. It's more like, I guess it's, yeah, I guess, yeah.
They're literally called spirit locks.
Yeah.
In real life, you cannot tell if someone is hiding something by huge chains appearing around them.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool, isn't it? It's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like Yu-Gi-Oh!
It is like Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe that's why he can beat up the Hulk.
Yeah, that's true. It's just when he directs his attention and his logic, that seems a little off. Your idea of a little may be a little off itself, Miss Susato.
Hey guys, it's me, Swamp again.
It's just one or two
I'm
keywords
here
in
to
his
tell you guys
deductions.
that I love men.
Oh, okay. Definitely didn't know that, Swamp. For sure,
Yeah, I just feel
never
like I don't
known
talk
that.
I
Never
don't
knew
talk
that.
about how I love huge man titties.
Oh, okay. It's just one or two keywords in his deductions that seem to let him down. So I was wondering if we might perhaps tactfully switch them for alternatives. What do you think? Switch some keywords in his deductions. Yes, but very tactfully. I feel sure if we could do that, we'd unlock the true genius of Mr. Shulm's great deductions. Precisely the thought that was going through my own mind. This man is a lot of work. At times, I wonder how anyone puts up with me. It's not that
That's
funny.
how all British people feel.
This is how all British. And you, my
This
good
is how
fellow.
the British can lose.
Yeah. Sorry. Take a moment to look at your wrists. My wrists? Where are your handcuffs? Huh? How did... I felt they may hinder your ability to follow me in our dance of deduction. You wanna dance? You wanna dance? I don't believe it. Mr. Shulms, you are a marvel. He just picked a lock. And don't worry, I shall restore the shackles to your wrist when you are finished. I'm not worried, in fact, I'd rather stay like this. So, let us begin. Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. Here he goes. Course correction. Hold it, Mr. Sholmes. Topic 1.
Mr. Homie?
Revolutionary on the run. So, the dubious-looking Russian man, Mr. Roylet, obviously what catches the eye in the first place.
Apparently Star Trek has something called Betazoids.
Like Beta Boys?
More like, I'm pretty much a Sigma male, so you know what I mean.
You're Sigma?
Do you think Sigma male was because Alpha dudes who called themselves Alpha were like, I still can't get laid?
Yes.
And instead of realizing it's because they were like shitty, they were like, no, it must be I'm a Sigma male because I don't need sex. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that was literally it. That's like actually the explanation. Just looking at it, it's like...
That's what I say whenever I'm sad and crying at like 2 a.m. It's like, I don't need women.
Yeah. Yes, of course, is staring us in the face. You're on the verge of using the shears to cut away a copious beard you sport. It was not the beard. I'm not sure. Would you really use shears like that to cut off a beard? I doubt that's something I'll ever have to worry about. It doesn't quite sit right with me, though. Doesn't seem to be sitting right with Mr. Roylet either. Which means, I suppose, that the deduction is wrong. Let's try to switch a keyword in there, Naruhodo-san, and see if it helps matters. Alright, but how? I think we should start by taking a long, hard look at Mr. Roylet. I wonder if it's really his beard that he intended to use those shears on. Exactly. If we do manage to find something that fits the sense of Mr. Holmes' deduction better, then what? Then I'll leave the rest to your capable hands. Why am I the one to do something about this?
Oh God, Swamp, Can you? Hey, Swamp, are you funny?
Are you funny? Are you funny? Hey, funny. Are you?
Hey, Swamp, say something funny.
You gotta be funny, otherwise I'm gonna freaking take your clown card away.
All right. Well, I can't. I have to stop carrying this entire stream.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute, though. I'm
Okay.
gonna write while drunk. I'm gonna write my cover letter for resume for a job.
Do it. Hey, you pissing? You pissing and shitting? Is that why you can't talk? That was a test. If you really were pissing and shitting, you wouldn't tell me. So I. Well, let's see if we use this around in the last sentence. What exactly was Mr. Royley really going to use this enormous big scissors? He was going to use it for the datacopies period. Who is this? A sick hat? Can I look down? Oh my goodness gracious! You're gonna cut this! I didn't even see this! Hello, your hair?
Yes!
It's like Dinky Grandpa. Oh! You're on the verge of using the shears to cut away the golden locks you sport. Indeed, you have identified the precise detail I was intending to expose. Such lush, golden hair certainly does not befit an old man. Ah! You're not a man at all. You're a woman, and judging from the length and sheen of your hair, one still very much in her youth. Oh no. If only I had managed to cut off my hair, no one would have suspected. The question then begged this: why would you desire to rid yourself of these magnificent locks? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shine a light on the matter. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the... It's not this one. Well, that was a shock. I had no idea the old man was really a young woman in disguise, did you? What? Why are you staring at me like that? Yes, it was a surprise, Naruhodo-san. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Sorry? You look like you're in your element as you dance around this room, deducing the facts with Mr. Sholmes. I'm just doing what we agreed. I'm not having fun or anything. This is strictly business, not Yeah, I understand. You don't need to say anymore. Well, anyway, let's focus on the next part of Mr. Sholmes' deduction, shall we? The evidence that he's picked out doesn't fit the facts at all now. No, that's true, given that Mr. Roylett is actually a woman. Exactly, he, or rather she, can't possibly be this merciless revolutionary. I suppose it's because the deduction as a whole has taken a different direction now. Yes. Let's switch the evidence for something else. Something that fits the facts so we now understand them. For some reason, this woman needed to try to hide her true identity. I feel as though I've either read or heard about a young woman in a situation like that recently. Alright, I'll do my best. Hey, Swamp, are you there? He's not. Yes. He's dead. I can't believe he's dead. He's fucking dead. The real Swamp can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because he's fucking dead. The evidence that reveals your true identity is, of course, the article about the ballerina. That's right. You've hit the nail on the head. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. It would appear we are finally able to address you by your true name. Yes, because your true identity is that of the Novovich Ballet's prima ballerina.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
It was not plugged in all the way. God damn it.
I can't believe he didn't plug. I can't believe he doesn't even know how to plug. You're like fucking John Watson's sister in Sherlock BBC. You know that meme? We've already haven't talked about it.
I hate that you remind me of it.
You were just like,
I can't read this.
Miss Nikolina Pavlova. It's okay. I'm probably gonna be done with this stream soon anyway. Ouchie, did she stab herself? Oh my gosh, it went all the way in there. Oh wow, baby! Can you... She's so baby. Look at her. You're right. My real name is Nina. I mean Nikolina Pavlova. But please, I beg of you, don't tell anyone. Solved. We McFreakin' did it. Now, as for my second conclusion, you are at this very moment on the brink of committing a most grievous crime. Ah! And the proof of this crime over there. Oh yes, Miss Pavlova. Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you know. Ah! And I assure you that I speak much more eloquently than your mouth. Liar, 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 liar. You fucking lying. Open that box. Proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, that traveling case. Is that not it? The woman is the ballerina. She's right in front of our eyes. So clearly she can't be inside that traveling case as well. No, that's right. She wasn't back there at all. Case, what is the crime this young woman is apparently committing? I can see I'm going to have to step in and fix the great detective's mistakes again. You look pleased, Naruhodo-san. Do you like the idea of another chance to dance around with Mr. Sholmes? Stop it! That homosexual. That's homosexual. Anyway, there must be something else here that shows what this one is up to. What else you have here? I wish looking around a little thing. What's in the waste paper basket over here? That's interesting. The waste paper basket? Let's have a little look inside. Naruhodo-san, it's poor etiquette to go sifting through someone else's rubbish, you know. Ah, those eyes. She's looking at me like I'm a piece of rubbish now. However, these special circumstances, I think. Exactly, we have no choice. There's hardly anything in here at all. Oh, well, that's a little disappointing. Okay, nothing in there. Do you mind if I open up? Oh my gosh! I just missed the tiara. I'm Sherlock Sholmes. Wowee! Look at the dazzling tiara. I've never seen anything like it. Are those real diamonds, do you think? Oh, Naruhodo-san, try it on. What? Me? Isn't it usually girls who wear tiaras? Wouldn't you like to try it on? Oh no, I couldn't possibly. It's far too beautiful. Why does this tiara look familiar? I feel like I've seen it somewhere recently. It's your freaking... Can I present this? Yes. Oh, I present the tiara. Okay, again. The proof of your crime is surely this tiara. Ah! I believe this... Fuck. I went through two voices and now I'm... Gotta figure out how to be British again. I believe this tiara is worn on oh, fuck, I skipped it. Oh, it's just a ballerina's thing. Indeed, it would appear to be identical to the tiara pictured here in this news article. And if the reporting is to be believed, it's an item worth 20,000 rubles. In summary, the crime you have committed is theft. Oh no! Yes, you left your ballet troupe, unlawfully taking their precious tiara with you. Ah! I have no one, no family, no friends. I am all alone and I need money. But I did not steal the tiara. It was a present from, how do you say, an Earl of Prussia. It belongs to me. This girl is only 15 years old, and she's a runaway all by herself. She must have been extremely lonely. Alright, I will tell you everything. There is no point to hiding it now. Come, come, let us not be hasty. What? There remains one unsolved mystery about you. Mystery? What do you mean? I'm doing the wrong voices. I'm gonna need a sip of ginger ale. Hello? Hello, Mr. Swamp.
Did you hear me?
Yes, I can. I hear you.
What thing have you ever had? The ginger ale lemonade. That's some good shit.
I have not. Oh wait, I don't think I did actually. I've had lemon lime ginger ale or something, not the lemonade one. Which brand is it? Which ginger ale? Canada Dry or Seagram's? I no longer hear you. Are you spilling the tea?
I said.
It's 10:30.
Okay. It is reasonable to conclude, therefore, that exists some reason which you would remain closed. Hold on, I'm just gonna take a sip of drink while I wait. Okay, hold on, someone added me. A TikTok.
There. Can you? You know?
I can. You're a little, breaky achy.
I think it's my headphones. I think they're.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to be finished up anyway.
Hear that?
I can kind of hear you, but you are cutting out a bit. But,
It's my headphones, definitely.
yeah. Well, I'm just about done. I'm gonna finish up like in a few.
Okay.
Okay. It is reasonable to conclude, therefore, there exists some reason why you wish to remain closed. Is that not so, Miss Pavlova? My dear girl, there's no sense in playing games with me. Nothing escapes my attention except the tiara and the other stuff. Indeed, I have a very good idea of the contents of your case, even before I have ever laid eyes on them. Dear me, we are not well suited to a life of crime, are we?
You're carrying a scooter toy, you just throw it in.
Oh, fuck.
So I was right. The bearded person was in fact the ballerina.
Yes.
Yep.
It was up, and I'm gonna guess that the end of this is gonna be the ballerina came in. Cosima realized it, wanted to tell the police or whatever, because the ballerina was stealing the diamonds, and then she killed Cosima.
We'll
I'm gonna
see.
I'm gonna bet Swamp.
Oh, you're gonna bet. What do you?
If I lose, sequel gets Swamp.
Huh? Wait, I get to be your dad?
Yeah.
Swamp.
You know how I'm Swamp's dad?
This will make me so happy,
your
son. Son, this will make me so happy. This will make me the happiest man on earth.
You know how I'm Swamp's grandpa? Well, sequel can be Swamp's grandpa if I lose.
Oh.
No, this doesn't make sense. No.
I've lost feeling in my legs.
Swamp, after all these years, it happens. I become your new dad.
You guys remember, streamers won't remember, but I'll remember. When sequel said, Swamp, please be my grandson.
Please be my grandson. Please be my grandson.
We really need to go. We really need to play Jackbox more or Gartic Phone, one of the two.
We do. He's
Yeah.
completely changed tack with his introduction now. I think Mr. Sholmes is adapting his logic to changing circumstances, don't you? Maybe, but why has he suddenly brought the bookshelf in all this? It's just a wild guess, surely. Oh, do you think so? Well, it doesn't seem likely that the reason why this young woman doesn't want to open her case would have to do with what was written a book that doesn't even belong to her.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty? Yes, that's true, but still. Miss Pavlova certainly did cast her eyes in that direction. I noticed it myself. Then there has to be another reason why she won't open her case. And it must be somewhere in the same area. That's where her gaze was involuntarily drawn to. I agree. That's the only answer. Whatever she has hidden inside that case should be revealed by following her gaze in the direction of the bookcase.
Gays?
Gays? Gay people? They can't be real.
They don't exist.
Gay people aren't real. Are you gay?
No, not when I'm done with them.
Oh. Gay people? Not real.
I bring them to the Feywild.
Ah, looks like these are all the same book that they're same as ours. Suppose the steward likes to make sure passengers have plenty to read for the long voyage. And have you noticed how all the books have fallen over, just like in Cosima-sama's cabin? It's almost like someone's taken a sweep at them. Maybe Miss Pavlova, while she's practicing her ballet? Anyway, the point is, we don't have time to look through all these books at the moment. We couldn't, even if we wanted to. They're all in Russian. Well, that's a relief. Let's try our luck elsewhere. What's this? What's she looking at? What is she looking at? She looking at the thingy? Ooh. Ooh. Hello? What's in here? Rules of passage?
Hello?
Oh!
Did anyone do a murder here?
Is it the rules of passage that was she looking at?
It sounds like rules of nature in here.
Yeah.
I hate you all.
Do you? You hopped into this
Swamp. If
chat
that's
on your
true,
own. You made a
that can't be-
choice.
Yeah, you were like, I love Sequel and Warden. They're my best friends.
I love when my friends are just doing the funny joke
Swamp,
on stream.
hey Swamp, are we your best friends?
Are we your best friends? Are you your best friends? Are we friends? Is
You're
this
not saying
friendship?
that we're not your best friends.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Did you just say we're best friends forever?
I
And
said you're emotional shrapnel. I can't get all of that
Emotional
out.
Strap?
We're
We're
strapped.
strapping?
Strap. We have fun. Don't we have fun?
No.
Hey Swamp. Hey Swamp, guess what? I love you.
No.
I love you. Hey Swamp, guess
Hey
what?
Swamp,
Hey Swamp.
Hey Swamp. I owe you my one of my longest standing friend groups.
Yeah. Hey Swamp.
Have you ever considered that, you homo?
Yeah. Hey you fruit. I love you.
Hey fruit.
Hey, fruit.
I love you, and you're one of my and you're a close friend who I respect and cherish. Have
Yeah.
you considered that, idiot?
Idiot. Fuck you.
Hey Swamp, I'm so proud of the person you're becoming and have become over the last
Yeah,
5
you're
years
very
that I've known you.
talented and funny.
Or 4
Fuck
rather.
you. Anyway, these are the rules. A passage for travel
Yeah.
aboard the
Rules
SS
of
Buria.
nature.
Passengers
I
must
hate
not
you
keep
all.
weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also
He's
strictly
becoming
forbidden.
tsundere.
He's
Just
always
like we always
been.
know Swamp is.
Yeah, we know Swamp. Ha ha ha.
That's why I'm the harem protagonist.
There was exactly the same notice.
No,
You're the
I
perv.
am.
No, you're the pervert character, Warden.
That literally is your position.
No, it's
and
not.
You know
No,
this.
it's not. No, it's not.
We
I'm not.
are-
I'm
we-
not fucking Minetta.
You-
I'm not
I
Minetta.
made
You
like
better-
3 posts
Yeah,
discussing.
but at this point,
I made
but
3.
at this
Shut
point,
the fuck up for once in your life. I made 3 posts about like talking about the harem of Swamp, and you've always been the
but I'm
otaku
not-
nerd.
but I'm not. I'm not the fucking at this point.
And I'm the big
you're the
titty
fucking.
one.
You're the fucking pervert. That's.
I'm the big
that's
titty
fact.
one who like comes onto Swamp a bit too strong, and
Yeah.
that's why I'll lose.
Yeah.
I'll lose to like I don't know,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jesus. Swamp.
Yeah. Swamp's gonna end up in the harem anime. He's gonna end up going to church.
Take me to church, Hosier.
Yeah.
Are you going
That's
to?
the only way I can. That's the only way I can get away from you guys.
Yeah, it's the only place we can't
Did you
enter.
know Hosier invented church?
No, we can't enter. No, we can't enter hallowed ground. Don't
We
you
can't
know?
enter church, but I can enter Swamp. What?
Ah, there's exactly
You
the
are
same
going to
notice
church.
in our. There.
Swamp, did you ever
You are.
notice how I'm the closest to you?
Oh, physically?
And also sexually.
No, not at all.
No,
Actually.
no. You know, it's the rules of passage. Swamp won't say anything because he's pissing.
Because every time I speak, I invite new horrors into my life.
New horse?
It's like spreading cheek.
Ah, cheek. Yes, the reason why you.
This is what I fucking mean.
Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the rules of the passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Inside that case of yours is something forbidden from the carriage vessels. Weed marijuana. That is the real reason why you refuse to open it, thus revealing its contents. No, it's crack cocaine. As we've seen, the trunk wobbles from time to time, but no weapon or other dangerous item would move of its own accord. Which leaves but one possibility, Miss Pavlova, inside your traveling case. Is the last
Holy
item
shit,
is
what?
forbidden
Guys, hold on, everybody. I was swiping on Tinder,
Uh-huh.
and there's and my limit was 50 miles away. Why is there someone who's 9,182 miles away?
They just want to meet you. They're coming to you.
Literally, there are things like
If you look
as much
at it,
as
you'll notice that. Wait, how many miles did you say?
9,000.
925,000.
Well, if you look at it again, you'll see there's 8,999, and it's rapidly declining.
Oh,
just fucking zipping down. Now it's
it's literally
799.
as much as I. Hold
Oh
on.
my god.
As much as I do want to find Mr. Right, well, I'm bored, and to be honest, there are no men where I live. So until the borders open up, I'm going to be on OS. It's like, are you in the Atlantic? Is this?
Are you in the ocean?
Are you in the Antarctic?
Where are you?
Well, I might as well I'm gonna swipe right anyway because you got that butt. But like, still, where the fuck are you, girl?
Exactly. Go piss, girl. A pet. Oh my gosh, they
finger.
shot her. They
Damn.
fucking shot her.
It's like in Yu-Gi-Oh where they're like, oh my god,
I'm
this
taking
attack
physical
actually physically hurts me, but it turns out it doesn't.
Well, actually, in Yu-Gi-Oh, they do die. Like in the original, they just die. They don't go to the Shadow Realm. They just die.
Well, that's like season 0 though.
Deduction complete. Elementary.
I mean, when they like in Yu-Gi-Oh GX where it's like, ah,
Ah.
and then it's like, I think Jaden at some point says, whoops, getting texted. Getting so many guys. So this telling me is that there's a hoe warning in Boca Raton. The hoes are coming.
Oh no.
Guys, I want to say I love you all.
we love you too. Godspeed. Godspeed, my good friend.
They're breaking down my door. My pee-wee.
No, you're
My wee pee-wee. My wee-wee wongus. So no, they're gonna eat it alive.
Boca Raton. More like Foca Catone.
My bone.
Oh my god, that's actually good. I hate that.
That was
good.
was that better than
No,
whatever
yeah, it
you
was
thought of?
it was really better. It was
Thank
really
you.
better. It was so much better.
Someone has to carry the stream on their fucking
Hey,
shoulders.
Swamp, can you do one?
Do what?
Do one, like a joke.
Well, you see, the joke here is I'm still talking to all of you.
Really?
I have a joke.
You
Hey,
sure?
what's the leading cause of dry skin?
Wait, you're gonna love this. You're gonna fucking love this. Swamp.
It's towels. Did you guys nut?
No.
That's what I said every time afterwards, by the way. Every time I said that joke on fuck, I dropped my phone. Every time I said that joke on Twinder,
Twincher.
on Twitcher, I always say afterwards, hey, did you nut?
Really? Do you?
No, of course not. I'm a person. I'm a human being with love.
It feels like something you would say. Because
What?
you have been saying it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's true. It is true that I go to strangers and ask, hey, did you nut? No.
Hey,
Guys, I
hey,
hate to
for
tell you
shoes.
Quit presenting that image of yourself to us, and we won't
Hey.
assume things.
Hey, guys, I'm only like this with you guys. I hate to tell you.
Really?
Yeah, when I'm with normal people, I'm a normal person.
Yeah, you're like the Joker
I'm
from the
not
movie
normal.
The Joker.
Swamp? Absolutely not. I'm sorry.
Swamp.
Yeah, that's fair.
Swamp. I'm
I'm
gonna tell.
happy to have a normal conversation with another
I've
human
told
being.
Noelle. I've told Noelle before, where I've told her like, "You're gonna ruin me," in terms of me talking to other women.
Because like I talked to Noelle and I'm like, hey, you big titty whore. It's like, how's it going? Is your day okay? And it's like I can't talk to like that to normal people.
Yeah. You can if you're not a
That's what I
pervert.
also say to Swamp, by the way, in case anyone's
you do?
wondering.
You go, oh hey, you
Yeah.
big titty whore. Hi.
Yeah, I go to I say that every day Swamp wakes up.
You do?
Yeah.
Is that true, Swamp?
He's laughing right now because he can't handle it.
Swamp, is that true?
I want to go to. You people are gonna push me to drink.
Do you? Well, you need
Well, Swamp,
you need to hydrate.
You can join me. Hey, Swamp, I'm a lot of not a lot of vodka. This could be worse. It's only bad when I start cowboying. Cowboying is when you start walking.
This used to be about Ace Attorney. Why is this now like? Why are the last few minutes about tormenting me?
Well, yeah,
Hey,
but like, because I'm gonna end the stream
cowboying is
soon.
when you.
But
well,
I'm gonna end
cowboying
the
is
stream
when
like
you.
in a few minutes, like now.
Hey, sequel, shut up.
Hey, I love you.
Cowboying. Hey, I love you too. Cowboying is when you start walking like a cowboy, like you start making wide ass steps, like you just got off a fucking horse.
That's just
and
how
you were
I
riding
walk.
it for 8 days.
That's just how I walk. That's just hey.
Sequel, you don't have the
how I
legs to
fucking
cowboy.
walk. That's right.
Yeah, you can't just go to a crab walk.
Yeah.
I just freaking walk
Swamp
like that.
and I we're like cowboying all the time.
You
But
really
I
are?
mainly do it when I'm
Yeah.
drunk as fuck.
Yeah, you know, it's
I
kind of
just
funny.
do it to assert dominance.
Yeah, I just walk.
How's it work with you when you're in when you're fucking Miami?
Well, that's how I did. Well, you know, you try to sell dominance around here, someone will fucking stab you.
That's just how people in
Yeah.
Miami walk.
That's absolutely not. That's only if they have swamp ass.
Ass cheek spread. Is that true?
When you see someone in Miami cowboy walking, they got swamp ass for sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hey,
sure.
Swamp. Why is it
I'm
called
not-
swamp ass?
It's because swamp's eating you.
Oh.
Oh, you know, you see, it's the other way around. That I was named after Swamp Ass. Mr. Ass is my father's name.
Love Mr. Ass.
Hey, can I ask, was your father's first name Thick?
Thick or
Yes.
thin or flat? Is your
Yeah.
father named Flat Ass? Are you freaking flat ass son?
Or was
Are you
his
flat ass
first
son?
name Gone?
Gone.
Hey, was his first name Gone?
Gone ass. What about it was his first name, but ass?
So I'm glad we're completely abandoning the game.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out, I have an excuse. I'm drunk
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah.
You two don't.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You
I
have no
can't
excuse
watch
for
the
your
stream
behavior.
because mobile Discord is a nightmare.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
end
fine,
it right
Kate.
now anyway. So thank you
All
for
right.
joining me Tuesday.
I'm gonna go because I'm
Yeah.
tired, and
I
also
got-
I don't want.
You don't wanna.
I don't want people to hear me talking like this.
Oh, you don't wanna hear?
Well,
Can
it's fine,
can I
'cause
give
the
you one
Twitch
last?
is ending, so
Yeah.
we can all hang out, guys.
Yeah. Do you wanna?
Guys, I've
yeah.
decided to link. I decided to link Foreskin together.
Oh, okay.
No, thank you. Have a good
Hey,
day.
can I?
Swamp, look down.
Swamp.
No.
Swamp, look up. Hi. Goodbye.